I'm here back with another Jedi Fallen Order live stream. And yeah, we're going to continue on. I mean, I guess we might as well load in first because it takes forever to load. So we'll do that right away here. And again, still got to double check everything. Should be good. But because again, the settings should be the same from last night. And we are good. So, crap, did not mean to do okay. But either way, we're continuing on Jedi Fallen Order here. We're in a spot where I believe we should be getting pretty close to the end game by the end of this stream. And that means we'll probably finish this off on Wednesday. Hey, it's me, Raccoon. You're always on, like, you always come in, like, right away. But yeah, so, yeah, just more Jedi Fallen Order. I did watch a decent amount of Survivor today. Yeah, I talked about this last night, how I wanted to start the process of watching those Survivor finales, so, did a lot of that. So I watched the finales of Borneo, Australian Outback, and Africa tonight, along with taking pretty extensive notes on the final tribals of those, plus also just extensive notes on the Africa finale in general, because I'm doing the Africa retrospective, so a lot of that, plus also BBAU was today, new episode of that, plus also American Ninja Warrior, which just finished not too long ago, so a lot of stuff there, and that pretty much took me the entire night. Yeah, hey Zenny Twitch, but yeah, I know you have I know you can get notifications and stuff, but still, it's like, I'm surprised how quickly people actually, tune into those. What am I actually doing right now? I mean, that's pretty much the story of my, me playing Jedi Fallen Order. It's me not knowing what I'm doing. Oh yeah, we're going to the forest area, right? We're in Kashyyyk, okay. Do we have to go here? Whatever. But yeah, we should be able to reach the end game with this episode. I took a look at my last playthrough, and from the point that we're at right now, we kind of have like, I'm trying to think, like, I think it was around like 7 hours or so till the end. So, so essentially we're on Kashyyyk right now. I believe after this we go to that other planet, that desert planet that we have on the map there. But that's kind of where I want to get to by the end of this episode, is finishing that planet. At that point, I believe we have around 3-ish hours left. And should be able to do that. There's a rewatch in Nicaragua. I always like Nicaragua. I mean, Nicaragua kind of falls into that same tier as like Survivor Africa, where like I feel like it's a season that I probably like more than I actually think is like good. But I do really, like, I don't know, I have a bit of nostalgia for Nicaragua for whatever reason. Like, I think Nicaragua is one of my most watched seasons of the show. Especially if we're talking about, like when I first got into, like, back into Survivor. That was definitely one of the seasons that I watched a lot more of. Did I not need to go in the elevator? Can I jump down there? Okay, okay, maybe I can't. Well, that's lovely. But yeah, like, Nicaragua's like one of those, like, kind of like Gabon-esque seasons where it's like there's not really like a truly great player on the cast, and it's like a lot of the gameplay is, I don't know why I did this. This is probably the wrong decision to do, to go all the way back, but whatever. But I think it'll be I mean, dude, I think, like, unlike Gabon, where like Gabon's like who is the best player of Gabon, I think with Nicaragua there's a pretty clear like top couple players, but it's still like even those players aren't the greatest players in the world. And also, I feel like there's a lot of fascinating, like, behind-the-scenes stuff that goes on with Nicaragua. Where like I mean, like so much of that season is like so much of that pre-merge is a lead up to that early merge section of the game, and then like once like Marty, Brenda, and Nyanka go out back to back, like within like a 3 episode span, it's like it loses all of its momentum at that point, and it's like it's actually really interesting to like pay attention to how the show is trying to portray it. Again, like I don't think I went the right way here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to actually go back over there. Oh, there's an elevator at the end of the thing. Okay. See, that's what I was talking about. Just not paying attention. Yeah, I really like Tyrone too. I do wish Tyrone was a. I'm thinking like Tyrone, like at the end of the day, he probably wasn't going to bring anything gameplay wise, but I did think he was like a likable presence, and he did have like a lot of like smaller, fun character moments. But hey, Sora Quill. Yeah, Nicaragua's. Yeah, like I think I placed it like it's like bottom half, right? I think on my season ranking, but again, it's like a season I do really like. And same thing with like like again, I just finished the rewatch of Africa, and like it's a season I do like, but it's like it's still I think on my last ranking it was like 29. I think I saw out of 40. Like on my international, like my global season ranking I did, like if you take out the international seasons, Africa would have been 29, I think I saw, which feels really low, but I don't know, I guess it probably is like somewhat accurate, but I do still really like this season. Okay, here's the elevator. Oh, we're in this area. Okay, well, that was fantastic. Am I supposed to go down there? Okay, wait, I'm trying to get here. How do I even get there? I guess we do go down there. If we go here, that's blocked off, so we can't go there. Yeah, so I'm assuming we have to go this way. I mean, this is a weird... Like, there's no way we... Oh, I didn't realize there's a platform there. Okay, never mind. Whatever. Ah, fuck off. Oh yeah, was it Survivor SA had interesting swaps. Still wondering if I'm actually feeling good about Chappie's on Survivor SA at this point. I mean, like not good as in like I think he's gonna win, but I do think this was a really good episode for him in terms of his winner chances. Like I like before this he was like bottom half. At this point, I think like I've started keeping track of my power rankings. I think Chappie's is like number 6 or 7. Like he's not like towards the bottom of the list anymore. Yeah, I didn't really get the chance to talk about Survivor SA because again I missed out on that Thursday stream. I'm too fair, like I don't actually remember a lot at this point. Like in terms of like my like really detailed thoughts on things. But yeah, I did like the episode. I mean I feel like at this point for me the front runner's probably Amy in terms of the edit. Can I not go that way? Okay, well then where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go then? I really hate like the way this game is structured. It's like why can't I just like fast travel to like the place that I'm supposed to go? Why do I have to retread through all these things I've already been through to like find where I'm supposed to be? I can't climb down this, right? Can I? No? Okay. Yeah, like I feel like for me like this this latest episode really propped up Amy quite a bit. Okay. Not feeling as great about Tyson anymore. Again, before this, like, Tyson, okay, I fucked that up. Tyson was my, like, clear number one. At this point, I'm not feeling as confident, largely because I don't feel like he was given, the chance to explain the Pinty vote, or Pinty vote, I keep on forgetting which one's which. While I feel like a Nesu was, which I think is a better sign for a Nesu. Like, I feel like at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Tyson is going to be kind of like the surprise pre-merge boot. Kind of similar to like a Tevin from SA6. But also I could be wrong and it turns out that he's like a Rob Bentley still figure still. Like, it could go either way. Okay, this is where I'm supposed to go. Whatever. Top 5 are Tyson, Nesu, Kieran, Wardall, Amy. My opinion of Wardall went straight down this episode. Mind you, it's like, it's weird because it's like Wardall was kind of shielded to a degree. It's like she was like barely visible and she was like outside the majority alliance. So it's like, that's technically good. But if I remember right, I do believe she was mentioned as part of the Mike and Carla group when they were being talked about negatively, which I don't think is a great sign for her edit. Like, Wardall was, I think, like 5 or 6 for me last week, and I think I dropped her to like number 9 or 10 or something. I did drop her quite a bit. Ooh. Okay, I think this way, then? But yeah, Tyson, Nesu, Amy, Kieran. Oh, Kieran's like borderline, I think. I think I had Kieran at 5, if I remember right. Who'd I have at 4 then? Oh yeah, I think I moved Carla up. Yeah, I moved Carla up, I think, right? Because again, Carla had a pretty bad episode 2 in my eyes. But I thought her episode 3 was pretty good, even though she was outside of the majority alliance. Like, because I feel like at this point, like, this could very much be like kind of this like villainous sort of. Okay, I can't even do that. Like, where am I supposed to go down then? She could just be getting this villainous sort of edit. Okay, I think this one then. But something I found interesting is that, like, the things that she was saying in this episode are technically proven right by the end of the episode. Like, if you pay attention to, like, her talking about how she can't trust Chappies, and, like, how Chappies is gonna flip on them. This game's so broken. Game. Thank you. She was proven right by the end of the episode. While Mike was obviously proven wrong. It's like, I do feel like that's a good sign for Reddit. So I did decide to move Carla up. But again, like, things can just go wrong in the next episode and then she'll move back down. But I feel like for me, the definitive top 3 are Tyson, Amy, Nesu. The problem I have with Amy, like, I have Amy at number 1 right now. The problem I have with Amy is I do feel like the sense I got from the edit is that the winner is probably going to be from the original Vuna is the name of that tribe, right? The Orange tribe. So it's like, obviously Amy wasn't on that tribe initially. It's like, that's kind of the one thing that's like turning me off from her being the number 1 contender. But I feel like this was a pretty good episode for her, so did decide to move her up for now.
I got him. Is that even possible?
Okay, well, I need to remember the controls because I'm pushing the wrong buttons.
Charged up.
Yeah, I mean, like, at this point, wait, was this? Oh, I didn't even know there was block stamina.
Hit him. Trooper down. Yeah, got him.
Like, Kieran's interesting. Like, Kieran's edit is, oh. Like, he's obviously being shown as this, like, strategic figure. But I don't really feel like he's been given, Like he's obviously like being undermined, like not undermined. He's not being shown as much in the edit in comparison to Tyson or Inesu. I do think he's probably in it for a while though. Like I don't think he's in like a boot anytime soon.
Traitor.
Oof. Okay. Like I think again, if we're talking about like out of like Inesu, Tyson, Kieran, like which one's the one I see being the
Mari, are you
one
there?
that makes it the furthest? Like I think probably Kieran's the most like guaranteed to make it further into the game.
Is he
Again,
with you?
I think both Inesu and not Kieran, Inesu and Tyson are getting edits that are similar to that of some like surprise early or surprise pre-merge boots. While I feel like Kieran's is more in line with something that more than likely at least makes merge. Where am I going? Here? Okay. That didn't look climbable at all, but fine. Okay. That was funny. Oh yeah, Renier. Wait, where do I have Renier? Maybe he's at number. Wait. No, he would. I think he's at 6 then, right? Yeah, like I don't think like he's definitely still in winner contender. Like he's still a winner contender. But I don't. Okay, what the fuck? I don't feel as confident about him right now, but I do think this last episode was pretty good for him after like having a pretty quiet episode 2. Like the first episode, like I was not like I know he was like already pretty high on people's winner contentions. I wasn't feeling great about him because I felt like a lot of that content was circumstantial, where I felt like a lot of that, a lot of his positive content needed to be shown because of how important he was in the Jason boot. And then the fact that he got almost nothing in episode 2 was like not great. Especially because like he didn't even get like time to talk about the Jason boot and like how he pulled that off. But then yeah, episode 3 is pretty good. I do think we're probably being set up for like a Renier versus Tyson sort of battle. Like that's kind of what I see the edit setting up. And obviously at this point, like it looks like probably Renier is gonna be the one that comes out on top of that. Which again, that's a lot of the reason why I'm not feeling as great about Tyson right now too.
What is that?
Because I do expect him to lose that battle if that comes into play. I wonder how long until they swap again. I do expect them to swap again. I'll be very surprised if these are tribes that lead into the merge.
This isn't a discussion.
So I wonder, like, are they gonna swap? Like, I don't think they're gonna swap into 3 tribes, right? Like, I feel like if they were, they would have, like, they would have done it this time. Then again, I guess they didn't do that in Ghost Island, right? Where Ghost Island, they swapped into 2 tribes right away, and then did 3 tribes the second time. So I guess they could do that. But then again, how would 3 tribes work with Immunity Island? So I don't know. But either way, it's like I do feel like we're gonna get swap again. Like I feel like that's almost guaranteed in my eyes. But I wonder, like, are we gonna get one more episode and then a swap again after that at 16? Are we gonna get like 3 more and then a swap at 15 into 3 tribes of 5? Are we gonna wait until 14 and swap there and then have a merge at like 12 or something? I forgot how. Wait, when did the jury start in Island of Secrets? Was it at 13? Yeah, I was at 13, right? So yeah, I mean, like, I doubt they would do a swap at 14. Okay, well, that's lovely. It should be interesting. Again, I'm really loving this season. Then again, I didn't really expect anything less than that. I mean,
Ever seen a place like this before?
yeah, I've said this in the past. I have more faith in Survivor South Africa to make a good season than Survivor US at this point. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. I should have gotten more health. Wait, let's go back. Yeah, I do find it interesting, too, that we did get that content about the Rennie-Amy alliance. Which makes me think that they're going to meet back up at some point. Right? Like, I feel like both of them are pretty safe until at least the next swap. Because it feels weird that, like, we got the setup for that alliance, but then, like, nothing else out of that. So it's like, I feel like both of them are for sure making the swap. What am I doing here? Holding pole allows him to pull. Yeah, let's do that. And then... Oh, can we only do these? Empowered slow. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Who else have I talked about? Nicole. Nicole's someone that I do think still has a chance, but I felt like this was a net negative on her edit this last episode. Who else is there? I think Dino's edit is dead. I think Sean's is still... I mean, Sean's is dead, I think, at this point, too. I mean, like, he was dead already, but I mean, like... And too for Dino. Too for, like, a third of the cast was dead after the premiere. I feel like those people are still dead. Again, like, Marisha. You have Keon. You have Sean. You have Dino. You have Paul. Oh, I haven't talked about Nella. Nella is interesting because Nella is someone that, like, I thought, like, after episode 2, like, could be creeping up as a top contender. And then I felt like this episode left me, like, pretty mixed on him, where I do feel like he got some good content, but he also, like, there was so much, like, more potential for him to get even more good content that he just didn't get, and it was given to Amy instead. So that's making me think that, again, more than likely he's not winning. But I do feel like he was, like, still given, like, some good content there. Yeah, Paul. I think Paul and Marisha are the two, like, most dead in the edit. Actually, I had Paul on the bottom of my power rankings for episodes 1 and 2, but I did move Marisha to the bottom for episode 3. Not that it really matters. I mean, they're both dead in the edit. It doesn't really matter, but where am I going? But I think Marisha at this point, like, Marisha's getting nothing. It's like, at least Paul has been getting stuff. It's just that, like, he hasn't been focused. Like, it's weird because it's like, episode 1, he had this stuff with Dino. But it's like, we got nothing from Paul's perspective. But at least he had the stuff with Dino. Episode 2, he had the stuff with him joining the alliance with, who was it? Nessu and Chappies and Pinty. But it's like, again, nothing from his perspective. We saw everything from Nessu's perspective. And Chappie's perspective. But it's like, at least he had something. Come on, BD. And then... yeah, episode 3, he actually got some content. It's like, Marisha's literally gotten nothing, like, since episode 1. Outside of, like, I guess she's strong in challenges. Like, that's pretty much all she's gotten. So I think at this point, like, I think Marisha's even more dead in the edit than Paul is. Where am I going? Okay, so we're here. So I need to get up there. Oh, there's a rope up there. How do I get there? So I need to go there. Oh, okay. I was there earlier, wasn't I? Whatever. Okay, we need to figure out how to get back up there.
Let's go, BD.
Wait, can I climb that? I'm always so confused in this game. What can I... Like, what can I climb? What... And, what I can't, but whatever. But yeah, Sean's dead. Dino's dead. I'm trying to remember, like, I'm pretty sure there's more than... Well, I mean, we're down to 17 at this point. Like, I would have said Mike is dead, like, coming into the episode, and again, he went home. Wait, this is the start point? Oh. Okay, so I went the wrong way. Yeah, again, Keon's so weird, too, where, like, I thought Keon was going to be such, like, a massive character coming into the season. And then she's just got nothing after the premiere, and even in the premiere, she got pretty much nothing. It's like, that's kind of weird to me, too. It's not that way. Maybe I am supposed to just use this to climb up.
Hey,
Okay.
BD, let's go.
No? Or is it that one? I think it's that one, isn't it? Yeah, it's that one. But either way. I'm excited for a new episode. I'll be honest though, like outside of me talking about it here on streams and stuff, I haven't put that much thought into this season. And like taking notes and stuff. And doing the power rankings immediately afterwards. Like I haven't really been like looking up stuff online. I haven't been listening to podcasts about the season. Like I haven't really been doing a lot of like extra stuff for this season.
There was something in there.
Where's the rope? The rope was somewhere, wasn't it? Either way. Like normally I would listen to like RHAP and that sort of thing. But yeah, I just haven't done it. I did like listen to part of the episode 2 recap because Rob Cernino was on it, but again, really haven't focused too much on it afterwards. Okay, I guess this is just still the wrong way. I think we're just supposed to go that way. Maybe it's from here. Keon, like, I don't know what Keon's head is pointing towards, to be honest. It's like, she's definitely not winning, for sure. I think she could be an early boot, but then again, like, we haven't really gotten any setup to her being an early boot, either. Like, I mean... I'm trying to think, like, who have we gotten setups for, like, potential early boots? So it's like, Dino has gotten a lot of setup, to being a boot pretty soon. You do have, like, I think Carla still has the potential. I think, again, Nesu and Tyson still have the potential. I think Paul still has the potential. But, like, Keon... Like, for me, Keon's like so invisible that that I wouldn't be surprised if she ends up being like makes it to the merge and then is like an early merge boot or like a mid merge boot or something. Like, I feel like she's just someone that we have like so little information on what she's doing in the game. It is weird how, oh yeah, I forgot about Teresa. I didn't talk about Teresa. Or Santoni. I should as well them. But, yeah, it is weird to me how, we saw, the women try to add, Teresa into the, like, the women's alliance. Like, what was it? Nicole, Amy, and Marisha, right? Like, they try to add Teresa into the women's alliance, but there's no mention of Keon in that alliance at all, despite them calling it the women's alliance. Which, again, I just think is overall, like, she's getting nothing. And I think she's probably just doing nothing out there, too. like, not that she's not trying to do things, but more so in the sense that, like, nothing she's doing is actually working. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I really, like...
Let's head out.
Okay. Well, wait, have I gone under here? I think I'm an idiot. I think this is the way. Yeah, it is. I'm a fucking idiot. But, okay, and then there's the rope. There we go. Now we're on the right path again. Oh, they were, like, literally right there.
Glad you made it.
Okay,
This
whatever.
is Chieftain Tarful.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a chance of, like, Keon just, like, getting, like, a massive episode, and, like, that being her, like, downfall episode. Which, yeah, that would be pretty funny if that happens.
Cordova found
Like, she
wisdom
just
at the
gets,
top
like,
of the
no
origin tree.
like, it would be, like,
You should seek answers there.
It's
I'm
massive.
trying to think of a recent example. I actually can't think of one. Like, I know there's, like,
You might be able to
random
find a
people in,
way
like,
up to the
Australia and
system.
Survivor that get that all the
Most of it's
time.
underwater. You'll need this breather.
Like, someone like a Flick had that, on Australian Survivor All-Stars. Where it's like she had no content the entire season, and all of a sudden in her final episode she gets, like, a whole bunch of confessionals.
What will you all do now?
The only thing we can. Keep fighting.
Good luck. Hope we meet again.
Okay. Oh, we can go to new places underwater. Yay. So, what does that mean? So, we're heading over here. So, I'm assuming that means we have to go underwater here, right? Yeah, I can actually, now that I think about it, I think that actually seems pretty probable for Keon to get an edit like that. Of her just having this, like, massive downfall edit in, like, one contained episode. But yeah, Teriso, again, I think those are the last two people I haven't talked about, Teriso and Santoni. Teriso, it's like, I never felt good about her. Like, even, like, again, that first episode felt very circumstantial with all the content she was getting. And then, like, she has, like, a very quiet episode, too, which isn't the worst thing in the world, because, like, she had such a massive premiere. But with episode 3 here, I do feel like she is very clearly, like, not a winner candidate. I think she's very clearly being shown as a... someone that's, like, kind of unwilling to adapt within the game. Okay.
Not even Tarful could keep them out forever. They won't stop until everyone's wiped out. Come on, BD.
Is it here? Oh yeah, you can see it. And then Santoni's edit, like, is interesting to me. I don't think she's a winner candidate at all. Like, I think she's probably more so, like, getting a possible fan favorite edit. Like, I said after that first episode, I thought Teresa was getting more of the Suri edit than Santoni was. I think at this point, I think that's kind of flipped for me. Or, like, I do feel like, okay, what the fuck was that? I do feel like at this point, Santoni is getting a much better edit just all around. Both from, like, gameplay and in terms of character stuff and all that. Again, like, her episode 2 is very circumstantial with her going to Immunity Island and all that stuff. But, okay, why did I miss that? But, I thought her episode 3 here was pretty good. Again, not enough to, like, make her a winner candidate or anything. Especially because, like, she had such a weak premiere. But, I still do think she's not completely out of the running. I think she has a lot of potential to be, like, a really fun player moving forward. Where I feel like she's in a really interesting spot right now, where she is, she's kind of in the majority at this point, like, with the game kind of flipping there. She has the potential to get an idol.
I think he's injured.
Okay.
Back up, I've got this. Stop it already. No more close quarters support. Am I the
Actually, I'm trying to remember. So Tyson got the idol, right? From which tribe is he on? I don't even remember. He's on Vuna, right? Still. So he got the Vuna idol. So Santoni still has she still has 2 idols that she can possibly get, right? They didn't find it, right? Did they? I don't even remember anymore. Again, that's how much I'm talking about, where it's like, I haven't really, like, put much thought into the season beyond when I watched it, really fucking late on Thursday night. Like, I didn't watch it until, like, almost 1 o'clock in the morning, which is a major reason why I didn't get around the streaming that night. So, yeah, I don't think they found, like, they didn't find the idol, right? But still, she still has the potential, at least for the idol at Tribal. It's like, I do feel like she's going to be a pretty big player moving forward. And the thing that I'm interested in with this season is that we obviously, like, LaRue talked a lot preseason about how dynamic of a game this was. So, again, I do feel like we're going to get a lot of big moves, big blindsides throughout the season. Which, I mean, through that probably actually lends more so to someone like a Tyson not winning the game. Because I feel like if someone like Tyson were to win the game, he would win the game in a relatively boring fashion. Like, I feel like Tyson's the type of person that wins the game in a Rob Bentley style win. While that doesn't really fit with that, like, this game being more dynamic. Where I feel like he's the type of person that would not survive a very dynamic game. Oh, I can actually wall. Okay. I didn't know I could wall run on that.
Jedi spot! Inform the Inquisitor. Finally!
Okay.
I will have you, Jedi!
Okay. Yeah, as I said, though, outside of Star Wars Walker, so I did watch the finales of Borneo, Australian Outback, and Africa tonight. Borneo's was, and again, this is all for, well, it's for 4 different, I'm actually, I'm working on 4 different videos at the same time when watching these. So, yeah, I'm working on ranking every finale, Survivor finale. I'm doing a ranking of every final tribal. I'm doing a ranking of every winning final tribal performance. And I'm doing a ranking of every losing final tribal performance. Mind you, the losing one isn't a guarantee for me. Like, those other 3, I'm pretty guaranteed. Like, I'm locked in on doing. The losing one for me, like, I feel like there's gonna be some arbitrariness later on the list that might just make that video kind of just eh. So I'm not fully locked in on doing that video right now. I do think there's a chance I do like a top, like I change it into like a top 10 or top 20 or something like that. But yeah, as of right now, it's going to be ranking all of them. Okay, what the fuck? It matters like how arbitrary it gets moving forward. And to be fair, I'm like, if I beyond top 10, actually, no, like beyond top 10, it's like I might as well just rank all of them anyway. And actually, I believe Peridium just did a video on this, didn't he? On ranking the worst, or like he talked about like some of the worst final tribal performances, I think. So it's like,
Hang on.
I don't know, like I'm kind of thinking like I might as well just do all of them probably if I am gonna do that video. And to be honest, I think that's part of what makes the content I make a bit more unique from something like a Peridium or a okay, there we go. Or like a Once Upon an Island or Idled Out or any of these other channels is the fact that I do these like more massive scaled videos where again, like Peridium and like all these other channels, like they typically do top 5 or top 10 of these specific topics. Like I just go all in and do all of them. Ah, shit. That was mine. Okay. But, yeah, worst who could have won? Yeah. Yeah, obviously, like, this is a video that I've been planning on doing for a while, so I did, like, kind of scroll through his video, but I didn't actually watch it. I just wanted to see who he mentioned. I did see he mentioned, I think he mentioned, like, Nalia. And to be honest, I don't even remember anymore. Which obviously shows the use that was. But... Oh, Coach was mentioned, right? I'm pretty sure Coach was mentioned. Which, yeah, so far, though, from watching just these first 3 seasons, oh my god, our final tribal performance is bad. It's like, I already knew that. Like, I mean, like, I very much remember, like, African and Australian Outback both having really bad final tribal performances, but, oh my god, like, is Ethan terrible? Is Colby terrible? Is Tina, like, very mediocre? It's like, oh my god, man. It's like, these are so bad.
She listens to their transmissions.
So far, my ranking for the winning one is in order chronologically. It's Rich, Tina, Ethan, with Ethan's being, like, so terrible. Like, Ethan's is, like, pretty astronomically bad, where it's like he pretty much just, like, throws away, like, he talks right before tribal. He's in confessional saying, I think it's going to be a 4-3 vote. I think Brandon's going to be the swing vote. And then he goes and throws away Brandon's vote at the final tribal. It's like, what are you doing? Like, Ethan's performance is, like, really bad there. What was the other one? He did another answer that was, like, really bad, too. I already forgot. Good thing I took... No, like, that's the thing. Like, I was initially, like, not going to take, like, extensive notes. Then I realized, like, there's no fucking way I'm going to remember all this shit if I don't take notes. I gotta take notes on this. It's like with the finale ranking and, like, even Final Tribal, I think I could get away with it. But, like, when I'm talking about, like, final... Like, when I'm talking about, like, tribal performances and stuff, there's no way I'm going to remember this stuff if I don't take notes on this. But then, like, I ended up taking notes on the final tribal in general. Like, yeah, I don't think I need it for ranking the final tribals, but I just decided, you know, I might as well just do it anyway at that point. I'm not going to take notes on, like, the finale episodes, though, just because, like, I feel like that I can, like, I'm pretty sure I can do without any sort of notes or whatever. Okay, what are we doing there? I forgot that you're still in game when you look at the map in this game. But yeah, I mean, like, I've talked in the past about how Australian Outback's finale is the worst episode in Survivor history. And after watching it again tonight, I can confirm it is still the worst episode in Survivor history. It's like, it's really the most boring piece of television. Like, well, I shouldn't say it's not the most boring piece of television, but it is easily the most boring single episode of Survivor. It's like the fact that it's an hour and a half long, where there's only one vote out the entire episode, and it literally, like, it takes up until, again, not including commercial, like, when you take out commercials, it literally takes to the 28-minute mark for you to get to the immunity challenge. They literally waste that much time on just hearing Tina, Colby, and Keith's opinions on their journey through the season and everything, and, like, they end up doing, like a whole bunch of dumb activities and everything. It's like, it's such a waste of time. Like, it's mind-blowing to me that was, like, that they actually bothered doing it. Like, obviously they were trying, like, at the time of Australian Outback, Survivor was, like, the biggest show on TV. So it's like, obviously they were going to milk it for as much as they could, but, like, Australian Outback is just so bad in the back portions of that season because of how much they milked that season. It's like, if it was edited properly, it would not be my least favorite, like, what I call my least favorite season of Survivor. Like, if they edited it properly, like, for sure Thailand would be guaranteed below it. But because of the way it's, like, actually, like, of how the season's put together, it makes it... Well, I would call my least favorite season. Again, like, as time's gone on, I'm kind of thinking probably Thailand should be my least favorite. Okay. But I still really, like, hate the back half of, okay, well, I still hate the back half of Australian Outback. I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. It's like I pushed X way too late there. Go back here.
Get up. Try again.
There's Travis Willingham again.
Do you? Good. Keep failing. Keep getting back up. That is the only way to succeed. Do not allow yourself to be weighed down.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the rest of the 42 cast came out. To be honest, I don't really care that much. Like, I was just like scrolling through the cast, and I'm like, there's nothing here of note for me. It's like, this just feels like a very blah cast. Like, with 41, like, there were people that stood out to me. No one really stands out too much from the 42 cast for me.
Don't focus on the opinions of others. It is a weakness your enemies.
I mean, obviously that's probably going to change once we get like the full cast and like when we get the bios and everything, like preseason. But like as of right now, just like looking at the pictures of the cast and everything, like I get nothing from this cast. Like, I'm much more excited for 41's cast than I am for 42's. Like, to be honest, like, I can't even tell you. Like, I literally just looked at the cast, like, 10 minutes before I started recording, and I can only remember 2 people. With those 2 people being the, that person that was on Endurance, and then, Jonathan, right? And then, Tori. It's like, Tori from, like, who was on Sequester. It's like, I don't even remember anyone else. It's like, at least with the 41 cast at this point, like, I pretty much remember, I would say I remember at least half of the cast, like, offhand. Like, I talked about this also, that's like, I'm probably not going to do a video on the 42 cast, unless there's, like, some other information that comes out about 42. And I feel like now that we know the full cast, like, it kind of just further supports that. It's like, yeah, I just have, like, nothing to say about the 42 cast. Outside of, like, the minor things I've already talked about on stream in the past of, again, like, I know about Tori. That's pretty much it. Well, we'll try this one, and that did not work at all. There we go. Okay. Yeah, today also I did a lot of prep related things for videos. For those videos that I started working on today. Like, initially the plan coming into today was to start writing the Survivor Africa script. Okay, completely missed that. But I didn't get around to doing that because I decided to make thumbnails for all those videos and then get some images that I needed. This is something I've been doing a bit more recently, is that, like, I used to just, like, get any random image and just put it in my videos. Now I'm kind of, like, ever since this last batch of videos I did, I'm kind of more so going for, like, kind of keeping every image, like, the same size, trying to keep them all coming from the same source. Like, when it comes to cast photos, I used to use, like, any official cast photo I could find on, like, Google, like, the first thing that comes up. Now I've changed it to where, like, if you go on the CBS website, they have these, they have the cast photos of each of the players, but they have, like, the headshot, essentially, of them. And, I'm kind of keeping that as the cast photos I use from this point forward on the channel, where I want to use those. The problem is, like, with, like, Blood vs. Water seasons, those aren't available. So, like, with those, and, like, normally, like, in the past, like, I would just, like, say fuck it and go with the other photos anyway. However, like, with today, I decided to actually make my own, like, essentially kind of imitate the CBS website style there. So I had to make my own images in that style. Fuck off. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot we can double jump. I'm an idiot. I literally forgot we can double jump. So I did, okay, I did that for a good chunk of things. Like I had to, like essentially I had to, okay, fine. Update the images that I had for all the winners and for the runners up and that sort of thing. And also I got updated images for final tribals. What the fuck? And also I had to get all the finale, like images for the finales and everything too. So there's a decent amount of stuff there. Okay. And obviously, as I said, like there's already a BBAU and A&W, plus also watching those finales. So I actually really got a decent amount done tonight, all things considered. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought that was a wall run thing. Wait, where am I going then? Down here? Oh, I didn't even see that right there. Well, I'm an idiot. I missed the platform. There we go. Was this the Last Guardian?
We have to be careful. I don't want to spook it. Hey.
Yeah, like with 41, there was like enough stuff there. Like again, if it was just the cast coming out, I probably wouldn't have made the video. But like because there was the cast coming out, plus also like all these like little bits of news, I felt like it was worth it. With 42, it's like just with the cast, like there just isn't much else to talk about, and it's not really worth doing unless like I'm doing it literally just to make money, which again, it's not the type of thing that I would do.
Thanks, BB.
Okay. Oh, you started playing Mass Effect 2. Okay. Whoa, you have that many people, right? Okay. You have Zaid, Morden, Garrus. Okay, so you have like almost everyone in that initial group of missions then. I think you're only missing one. Yeah, so you're already catching up to where I am in Mass Effect 2. I'm nearing the end of Mass Effect 2 at this point. But...
They're giving us a lift?
Man, you started Mass... Okay, what the fuck? You started Mass Effect way later than I did. But yeah, obviously, like, I've been sharing time of playing Mass Effect with, like, these streams and everything, so that's kind of what's been slowing me down on Mass Effect, but... yeah, I've been loving my replay of Mass Effect 2. It's really, like, I'm kind of, like, in a way, kind of depressed that it's, like, I'm so close to the end at this point, where, like, I am actually not that far into the main story. Like, within the main core story, like, I'm like, only, like, a mission or two ahead of where, you probably are. But, because of all the, like, loyalty missions and all that stuff involved, like, and I'm doing, 100% completion and all that stuff, like, I am, like, kind of nearing the end of that. Like, I think I only have, like, 2 more loyalty missions to do. And, I think I've explored every system except for, like, 2 at this point. So it's like I'm nearing the end. Kind of. Not necessarily because, like, well, again, story reasons. But,
Yeah. Let me
okay.
see.
Thank you for forcing me to do this. I am excited to jump into Mass Effect 3 afterwards, though. And yeah, I'm still debating over, like... I talked about this yesterday, where it's like, on Thursday, because I'm not going to be starting stream until a bit later on Thursdays, if I do stream on Thursdays, I kind of don't want to be playing games like this. Like games where I'm actually trying to get through the main story in like a specific amount of time. Is there a downside in that? Wait, okay, whatever. So like I've been thinking of like what could I do on Thursdays that would be like slightly different. So I was thinking like maybe starting like a second sort of stream series, but like one that is a lot more casual, where like I don't really need to get it done anytime soon.
The Astrium, used by the Zepho sages millennia ago. I hold in my hand a piece of galactic history.
Yeah, 8 to 10 hours in. I think I'm 30 hours in to Mass Effect 2.
Do you know what this means, my friend? No need.
Which is already longer than my entire playthrough of Mass Effect 1, so there's that.
Finding the Astrium inside Kujit's tomb, but the Force has provided a new path.
Kuchi's tomb.
It's because with Mass Effect, again, kind of one of the things that I'm excited about Mass Effect 3 though is that I actually don't remember. Well, one, like, I've never played the DLCs of Mass Effect 3, so that's something. Plus, also, it's like, I don't even think I ever did, a lot of the side content in that game. So, I am interested in, what am I doing? Oh, there's the interacting. So I am interested in jumping into that, and I'll probably try to go for 100% completion in that as well. He's like, I've done 100% completion in Mass Effect 2 before, like, I know that. But I don't think I ever did it for 3.
Found you again. You're done hurting this world.
Yeah, like, Mass Effect 1, I think I put 24, 25 hours into that one.
Years, but I'm not in it for the memories, and honestly, you're not worth my time. So let's make this quick.
Why does she sound like a Power Rangers villain?
I'd be scared of me too.
Ah, damn it. Okay, well, perfect. Okay. Well. See, I've been thinking, like, maybe that game that I play on stream should be Mass Effect. Like, do that Renegade playthrough that I was talking about that I wanted to do. Then again, I feel like it's gonna be kind of weird when I get caught up to where I need to play Andromeda. But then again, maybe at that point, maybe what I'll do is do that Mass Effect playthrough, and then wait until I finish the Renegade playthrough to play Mass Effect Andromeda. Because it's not like I need to play Mass Effect Andromeda right now anyway. Like, I'm mainly doing these Mass Effect, like, working on these Mass Effect videos now because, like, I'm playing Mass Effect now, not the other way around where, like, I need to be playing these right now. That's why I'm doing the videos. Because, like, again, like, these videos aren't coming out until early next year. So it's like, that's still a long time. So it's like, I still have a lot of time to play Mass Effect Andromeda. So maybe that's what we'll do on Thursdays. I don't know. I'll decide. Because, like, again, like, playing once a week for only, like, 2 hours, like, that's gonna take forever to get through the game if I do play it that way. So, like, I don't know how much I like that idea of it. Again, like, it's kind of like the perfect sort of, like, that would be the perfect timing to play, like, some sort of multiplayer game. But it's like, I don't play multiplayer. So, like, I don't know what I'll play. And then, like, also, I don't have PS Plus anyway. But then also, it's like, then I could do, like, the other idea would be to do side content in games. But it's like, I don't know what game I would, like, want to do side content in. Probably the, like, yeah, I thought it was already, like, the one that I would probably be most set up to do is Valhalla, but it's like, I don't want to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So it's like, I don't know, we'll see. Like, I thought, another game that I was, like, throwing around, like, potentially doing was Persona 5, and just, like, doing Persona 5, like, 2 hours at a time once a week. And, like, just not, like, that would mean we won't finish Persona 5 for probably, like, a year, which would just be funny. To take an entire year to play Persona 5. Especially because it'll be the Royal version. It'll be the Royal version, but we would have to go for the regular ending. Oh shit, I'm fucking this up. Which is fine, because that's what I would probably want to do on my next replay anyway.
Just a scratch.
Yeah, I thought about that. I thought about making a ranking of all the crew members. That's actually something I looked up not too long ago. Oof. Like, I'm sure I could put a ranking together real quick. I just don't know if, like, in terms of, like, making an actual video on it, I just don't know how... Oof. Like, I feel like if I were to do it, it would have to be... I'm fucking this up. It would have to be, it would have been around the time that the Legendary Edition came out. Where, like, now I feel like it's kind of, like... There's not as much of a reason to do it. Especially, like, to do it and then find room on the schedule to release it and all that sort of stuff. So, like, it's a fun video idea, and, like, I would definitely like to do it at some point. It's just that I don't know when I would actually do it at this point. Come on.
That was nothing.
I also feel like, to be honest, I never actually took the time to rank them. I don't even know what my ranking would be. Just because I feel like it's kind of... Like, because I had a weird experience with Mass Effect where, like, I didn't play... I tried to play Mass Effect 1 around the time it came out, and I didn't like it. So, like, my first, like, true experience with Mass Effect is Mass Effect 2. Like, that's when I truly, like, fell in love with the series. Okay, I'm fucking this up really bad. Oh, I don't have any more health? Oh, well, that's perfect. Oof, I'm gonna die. Oh, we're playing on the easiest difficulty though, so I think if we die, I think we don't have to start the entire fight all over again. I don't think. Oh no, I'm thinking of God of War. Maybe we do have to start. I don't know, whatever. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, I remember God of War on the easiest difficulty. Again, I don't know if it's the same thing for... It might be the same thing for normal, for all I remember. But, I remember when I died at the dragon boss battle on the easiest difficulty, and, like, it started me, like, right at the end of the fight for whatever reason. But yeah, so, yeah, like, ranking the Normandy crew members, I think it would be fun. But, oh, fuck off, I do have to do the entire fight again. Wait, this is so far back. Oh, wait, she's just, like, waiting there this time? That's fucking dumb. Whatever. Fine. That's just weird, but fine. Wait, so canonically, like, how is this... Whatever. Yeah, like, if I were to rank... Okay, like, I think I can do an easy ranking of Mass Effect 1's crew members. Like, I feel like it's... What? Actually, I don't know. Actually, I guess it is kind of tough. Like, what, there's 6, right? Like, Kaiden's at the bottom. I know that, for sure. Kaiden's at the bottom. You got... Okay, wait, I'm trying to... Oh, yeah, Rex is the one I was forgetting. Okay, so you got Rex, Garrus, Liara, Tali, and Ashley. It's weird because, like, I feel like if you were to ask me when I was a kid, or, like, when I first played the games, like, Ashley would have been number 1. But I feel like on the replay, like, that definitely dropped. I mean, to be honest, I think, like, it's like, Garrus, Tali, and Liara are all, like, interchangeable at this point for me. Like, it's not... Ah, shit. Like, there's not that massive of a difference in my eyes. And I think that's what kind of makes the ranking just in general tough, is that I don't really have, like, super strong opinions on which one is better for a lot of the better crew members. Like, I have pretty strong opinions of, like, which ones are worse. But, it's like, I don't have that many strong opinions on, like, who's the best out of the crew. Like, I know Garrus is, like, pretty universally looked at as the best, but it's like, I was never, like, a massive Garrus fan. Like, I mean, like, Garrus is good. Like, he's a great side character, but it's like, he's not, like, for me, the very clear number 1. And like if we're moving into Mass Effect 2 as well, like I would put Miranda up there. I would put, well, okay, well, you haven't interacted with him yet. But either way, it's like, yeah, and Morden would be up there. So it's like there's a lot of these characters that are like kind of in the same tier, but I don't really have like massive things to distinguish them of who would for sure be higher than others. I feel like out of the, like, again, like the, I feel like at this point, like, again, I think those are top three, though. I think Garrus, Liara, Tali. Rex is interesting, because it's like, Rex would probably be higher if he did continue on after Mass Effect 1. But it's like, because he's not a crew member after Mass Effect 1, it's like, I think that kind of, like, lessens my opinion of him. And then Ashley is, like one that, like, again, would have been clear number one at a point, but I think where we're at now, it's like, to be honest, she's probably second from the bottom. But then again, I think there's a massive gap between her and Kaidan. Like, I think, like, Kaidan's, like, very clearly the bottom, and it's not close. Like, it's like, even coming into Mass Effect 2, it's like when we're talking about, like, all the characters from Mass Effect 2, I think there's still, like, a massive gap from Kaidan. Like, even though, like, a lot of people say Jacob is, like, these, like, you know, from, like, the, okay, let's use this just so I don't die at the very end here. Like, pretty much Kaidan and Jacob are looked at as, like, two of the bottom, crewmates. It's like, for me, Jacob's not that low. Like, I like Jacob, even though, like, he is, like, not as interesting as some of the other characters. Like, I do still find Jacob to be somewhat likable. So it's like, that's better than Kaidan. I mean, Kaidan literally has nothing. Rex is your favorite from 1. Yeah, like, that's the thing that's tough to distinguish for me. It's like, I feel like Rex probably would have been my favorite if I only played 1. And, like, I didn't continue on to 2 and 3, but it's, like, because, like, again, like, Garrus obviously continues on to 2 and potentially 3. It's like you have,
I can stop you.
like, these characters that have bigger roles moving forward. Like, Rex, doesn't really do that much after Mass Effect 1. And, like, that's kind of what, like, harms my opinion of Rex.
Just took down the Inquisitor.
In terms of the grand series, like if I were to rank all the crewmates across the entire series,
I thought you were dead.
like in terms of like their actual role within 1, I would say, yeah, probably Rex is. I think Rex is above Garrus. That was actually something I was surprised by on my replay of 1, was that Garrus doesn't have that much to do in 1. And also, I feel like if you're going for a Paragon playthrough, you actually like get into a decent amount of like you definitely have conflicted ideals with Garrus within the course of Mass Effect 1, which doesn't ever like really appear again. I mean, I guess actually that's not true. That's not necessarily true. But still, it is kind of jarring, because I did remember Garrus playing a bigger role, but he really doesn't in Mass Effect 1. Like, I think if we're solely talking about their role in Mass Effect 1, I think for me it's probably. Okay, this is kind of worrying that we're on this black screen for this long. Okay, there we go. It's probably Rex. Tali and Liara are like interchangeable for me. I think they could really go either way. And then I think you would have Garrus, Ashley, Kaidan, or even, to be honest, if we're going solely on Mass Effect 1, like I think Garrus might be number 5 at that point. Like, I just don't feel like Garrus has that much to do. In Mass Effect 1. And I think a lot of what makes him like looked at as like one of the better characters is the fact that he is like he has the potential to be in all the games, and he is kind of this depending on how you play it, like he is this like best friend sort of figure for Shepard. I find it so funny when you one-hit kill enemies in this game. Oh. Again? We're doing this again? Yeah, like I was like with Garrus though, like it feels like a lot of his content in Mass Effect 1 is like kind of regulated to side stuff. Where it's like within the main story, it's like I don't feel like he really has that much importance within the main story. And even within the side stuff, it's like his stuff doesn't feel as important as like Ashley's or whatever, like in terms of like the how it affects them moving forward in the series. Or like I feel like their relationship kind of just resets by the time of Mass Effect 2. Or it's like when you see them in Mass Effect 2, it's like no matter how you play Mass Effect 1, it's like they're still like best buds coming into Mass Effect 2. Okay, can we not do that? Well, yeah, I guess it depends on like if you romanced him or not, right? Well, then can you romance him in Mass Effect 1? I've actually never even done that. I'm sure you can, right? If you're female Shepard. Yeah, Zaid and Kasumi are both DLC characters. Yeah, I like Kasumi. Zaid for me hasn't really done like I never really like Zaid too much. Yeah, I mean Zaid would be like I actually completely forgot about Zaid. Zaid would be bottom of towards the bottom of my ranking. But again, like obviously they were DLC characters, like they don't really have much. Like if you go to the, like unlike every other character, where if you go to them on the Normandy, like obviously you usually have the dialogue wheel. Usually there's a whole bunch of different things you can talk to them with. They don't even bother to add that for Kasumi or Zaid. It's really just like random conversations that you can scroll through. Cool, game's frozen again. Is it gonna stay like this? Perfect. Thank you.
Did you hear that too?
Oh yeah, have you I don't know if you've played Zaid's loyalty mission yet, but I would recommend that you, if you haven't, I would recommend that you hold off on it for a little while until you've gotten, I think you've talked about that, you're playing a Paragon playthrough, so it's like, I would wait until you've gotten a decent amount of Paragon, because, oh, fuck off. Zaid's loyalty mission is one of the few loyalty missions that are failable, and, you do need to, have some of the better dialogue options in order to get his loyalty. You haven't done any of the loyalty. Okay. Yeah, Zaid's is one that I would hold off on for a bit until you feel good about your Paragon level or your other one, Renegade. Okay, well that was lovely. Okay, fine. I mean, actually, now I think about it, like, I don't think any of the... I think Zaid's is the only loyalty mission. Well, I guess Zaid and Kasumi are the only two loyalty missions you can probably do at this point anyway. Because I don't think any of the loyalty missions unlock until those, like, first initial batch of missions anyway.
Someone over there?
Okay.
I got him.
You will regret that.
Actually, sure is, what are we doing? I haven't even paid attention to what the actual objective is. It is... Oh, okay, yeah, it is returning to the ship, right? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Yeah, Dathomir, that's the name of the planet. See, that's the point that I want to get to in this playthrough, or in this stream here, is to finish Dathomir by the end of the stream, which should be possible. Yeah, I don't like your you might have it in Mass Effect 1, but it's like your Paragon Renegade thing resets when you go into the next game. So like Mass Effect 2, it's the way it's constructed is a lot different from Mass Effect 1, where in Mass Effect 1, wait, where am I? Oh, wait, where am I trying to go here? I need to go across, right? Yeah, where in Mass Effect 1, like the Renegade and Paragon options, like the higher level ones, are attached to the skill tree, where it's like you have to get the charm and the other one, like those sort of. Oh. Okay. But in Mass Effect 2, the way that you unlock the higher options are by using the Paragon and Renegade options throughout the game, and those. Oh shit! I'm almost dead. Okay, let's actually pay attention, I guess, because I'm about to die. How am I not dead yet? I should have been dead by now. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Okay, was it, like, maybe it does carry over a little bit. I don't remember. But either way, it's like, yeah, the way that the dialogue options are structured in 2 is very different from 1. Or it's like in 1, you can very easily get like max on both Paragon and Renegade, to where you can have the dialogue options for both of them pretty early on in the game. With Mass Effect 2, you have to like gradually increase your Paragon and Renegade bars by using those dialogue options. And through those, they unlock the higher level ones that will become important with major decisions in the game. Wait, what? What the fuck? How far back am I? Okay. Well, that's some bullshit. Where am I going? Okay, around here. Yeah, that's some bullshit. That put me so far back. Yeah, here's the zip line. Okay, yeah, so these are the guys that we one-hit kill. Cool, perfect. Yeah, and I believe they've actually fixed the balancing issues, because like Mass Effect, the original release of Mass Effect 2, there's a lot of like it was actually very difficult to fill out those bars, where like now in my current playthrough, like, even though I'm not right at the end just yet, like I've already maxed out my Paragon bar. So like I'm pretty sure they fixed some of the issues with the balancing on those. Shit. But yeah, it is possible to fail certain loyalty missions. Which is actually really annoying. Like, there are certain missions that are straight up failable, and there's other missions where, depending on certain choices you make even outside of those loyalty missions, you can lose the loyalty after you finish those missions. It's like, that's kind of an annoying little thing, but still. Okay. So let's do this again. I'm tired of Kelly constantly. Yeah, Kelly's kind of the Morgana of Mass Effect. Well, I guess Mass Effect 2. I mean, I don't. Well, I guess whatever. Oh, yay! We're getting this like this loading screen again. Oh, I'm shorter though. Okay. Okay, so we have to go here. I'm essentially just retreading what I was doing last time, and I fell in again. Oh yeah, I forgot we can double jump now. I'm an idiot. I just keep forgetting we can double jump. Okay. God damn it. Alright, well that's lovely. Alright. No. Okay. I guess I'm actually gonna fight these guys. Okay. Okay, can he not shoot me? I guess he can't shoot me.
Feeling cowardly?
Yeah, I forgot that you can romance Kelly, which is even the funnier thing about it. I mean, she's largely just like a nothing character, really. And like, even if you do romance Kelly, I don't think it really affects the other romances in the game. I think it's like one of those where it's like, you could romance her, but then like it doesn't like, like it's not like one of the main romance options in the game. It's like it doesn't really change anything. Okay. Malik Stanford fan, hey. Yeah, I've been having fun streaming here, even though, yeah, not a massive audience here, but I enjoy talking to whoever shows up. Wait, did I go the right way? Yeah, I did, okay. Wait, didn't it? Last time? Oh, no, the battle was here. Okay, yeah, the fight was here. Wait, it didn't show up this time. Whatever. Fine. Oh, wait, our shit's down. I'm not even gonna bother grabbing it. Alright, so let's go here. And here. Again, like, it's like, I do respect the fact that this game is, like, sticking with this, like, Metroidvania style of game, but I really just don't like how the actual game is constructed. It's like God of War 2018 was something that, like, it's constructed in the Metroidvania style, like, in Metroidvania style, but it's like, it's not really in a way that annoys you, where, like, even though you are retreading through things, like, it changes up things enough to where it doesn't feel like you're doing that. Well, like, here you really do feel like you're just doing the same shit over and over again. Okay. Where are we? Yeah, so maybe that's what I'll do on Thursdays. Maybe I'll go and do the Renegade playthrough. And I think in those we'll kind of just, we'll not necessarily rush through. I think Mass Effect 1 will rush through. Mass Effect 2 will probably we'll do like the loyalty missions and stuff, but again, probably not gonna do like we're not gonna like probe every planet and that sort of thing. All right. I don't know though. Like it feels like a big commitment to be doing for a series that's like gonna take forever to actually finish. That's kind of the one thing I'm kind of like iffy on.
The second sister is gone for now, but she's still chasing us.
I don't know, because it's like, again, like we're probably gonna finish this. I won't stream tomorrow, but I'll probably stream on Wednesday and finish this on Wednesday. And if I am gonna do it, but then again, like, I don't know. I don't know if I even want to do a series on Thursday streams, like create a second series. Maybe I should just do like one-off streams.
I swore to myself that I would die before I would talk.
There, I don't know.
Within this dark shadow came.
But I also want it to be something that we can like talk a decent amount. Actually, maybe Hitman. Maybe Hitman's a good idea for those streams. I don't know. I think I'll still brainstorm it because, like, either way, it's like I'm not going to start a Plague Tale on Thursday, which is the next main game I want to play on the channel.
We can save the others on the holocron.
Look, the Ninth Sister said something about becoming an Inquisitor. Like,
I think after ME2, I'll probably play. It's when Scarlet Nexus coming out? Did that already come out, or is it soon?
It's okay, Seer.
I haven't really been paying attention. I mean, like, it's not a game that I am going to buy at launch, but I'll definitely play it. Eventually, before I make the video on 2021. Friday, okay. Yeah, I'm interested in that game.
We could head back to Bogano.
Yeah, but I'm kind of not. I'm gonna go here. Oh shit! I keep on doing that. If I remember right, I hated Dathomir from a gameplay perspective. But we'll see.
Wait a minute. You want to go to Dathomir?
I'm surprised Cordova went there. He must have had good reason.
I am staying put on the Manus once we arrive. Red sunlight cannot be good for your skin.
So you're gonna do ME2, Scarlet Nexus, ME3, and then World Ends With You. Yeah, I forgot what World Ends With You. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. To be honest, 2021 is like, this year's kind of weird where it's like, I feel like there's a lot of games that are coming out this year that, like, if I were to do 2021 year in gaming video, it's like there's a lot of games that are coming out this year that I don't have like immediate access to.
In the end, they were nearly wiped out in a massacre.
Like, even though, like, I'm World Ends With You too, like, that is coming on PS4, I believe, right? So it's like, I technically have access to that, but like, I've never played the first one. I would want to play the first one first, but like, there's no real easy way for me to play it outside of like maybe emulator. Actually, is it on PC? Is World Ends With You on PC? I know it's on Switch, right? Like, I don't have a Switch. I don't know, I've been thinking more and more recently though that maybe I will buy a Switch. Because I've been holding off on it for a while, but I think like maybe by the end of this year I might try to get a Switch. Because like, I mean, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is going to be on there. You obviously already have like Breath of the Wild, you have Super Mario Odyssey, you have like a Smash, you have Astral Chain's a game I want to play. No More Heroes 3 is going to come out at some point.
You've come a long way.
So like, there's a lot of stuff that yeah, I don't care. There's a lot of stuff that I do want to play on a Switch at this point. So like, I wouldn't be opposed to buying one by the end of the year.
What is that thing?
Especially if I can get one like around like $200-ish. Maybe a little bit, like, I forgot, how much is, Switch is like $300 normally, right? So yeah, like, if I can get it for like Black Friday, $200, or like maybe like a little bit above that, but it comes with the game, I think that'll definitely be something I'll be interested in. What the fuck was that? Oh, okay. Didn't realize there was a gap there. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay. Where am I going now? Where's the actual... Okay, so there is no actual objective right now. Or, like, no actual, like, objective marker. Oh, well, that's lovely.
Let's move, BD.
Might watch... Is there an anime? I didn't even know there was an anime on The World Ends With You. Okay. Yeah, I would also just like to play it also because it's like I feel like there's a chance it becomes significant in terms of what they do with Kingdom Hearts moving forward. So that's another reason to play Worlds Ends With You.
Let's look. A warning?
Can I go up here? Oh, I guess I can. Anime's new. Oh, okay.
Seppo, we're here.
Is
This
Nomura
place seems abandoned, but
like creative director or anything on World Ends With You 2?
You trespass.
I forgot she was even a
Jedi.
character here.
you must be a Night Sister. I had heard you were all dead.
Not all. Dothamir is forbidden to you. Leave at once.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, but perhaps we could help each other. You see, Easy. I'm not your enemy.
Your actions say
See,
otherwise.
Dothamir
Hold on, I'm not
is
here.
Darth Maul's home planet, right? Something like that, right? Anyway. Not that I really give a shit. Like, I really don't. Yeah, I thought it was for that. Like, Star Wars is a series that's, like, I like, but I'm never gonna be, like, a massive, like, super fan of. Where I actually care about that much of the lore and everything. No? Can you, like, hit him? Thank you.
I won't let you flee. Stop moving.
He's co-producer. So I'm assuming that probably just means that he's, like, supervising it, right? Like, he's kind of just, like, there to make sure they're not fucking it up. Okay, well, I'm an idiot. No? There we go. Let's just meditate just to get the save point or whatever. Not that surprising. I don't think, like many, like I feel like a lot of like Japanese game developers typically don't have Wikipedia pages unless they're like relatively prominent. Oof, I don't know what the fuck I was doing there. And also frame rate's dropping. But yeah, like World's Ends With You and like Scarlet Nexus, like those are gonna have to wait for me. For a little bit. Like right now I kinda have the plan right now in terms of games I'm playing when I'm not streaming. Again, I'm still obviously I'm playing Mass Effect now, which is taking forever. I believe I just passed 2 weeks into playing Mass Effect 2. Which, I'll probably play a decent amount of it tomorrow, though. Especially because I'm not going to stream. But, yeah, I've been playing Mass Effect 2 for a decent amount of time. I believe Mass Effect 1 even took 2 weeks for me to finish. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, obviously Mass Effect 3 after that, and then after Mass Effect 3, I'm gonna play well, first Replicant and then Nier Automata. With the plan being to make videos on both of those. I don't exactly know how I want to approach it just yet. Where, like, again, like the Automata video for sure is coming on the 5-year anniversary. The Replicant video, I don't know exactly when I want to release that one. I think if I really wanted to, I could put it on the schedule this year, but it's like, I just don't think it fits. Like, it's like, I would have to bump some other videos I feel like are probably more important. So, I don't know. And to be fair, it's also all, it all comes down to how much I actually enjoy the game. If I don't enjoy the game, then I'm just not going to make a video on it. But I would assume I would. Considering the fact that I really loved Automata at the time. What do we do here? Oh, we can double jump and then, yeah. Cool.
Brother, stand with me.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing, like, I have played the original Nier very briefly, but not, obviously not enough to make, like, a full opinion on it, but, like, I played, like, an hour or so of the original Nier. But then again, that was the Western release, like, the initial Western release, which is different from this version, right? So, yeah, I'm interested in seeing how it goes. I wouldn't be surprised if I do get annoyed at, like, certain things with it. Because from what I understand, there are still some clunky, like, Japanesey sort of things within the game. Okay, can you not climb that? Thank you. But we'll see. Even with Automata, like Automata, one thing in particular that like really annoyed me was between like the second and third playthroughs, that it never gave me like there's no real opportunity to buy more potions. Oh, I'm just going around in circles. And like I remember that really fucked me over in Automata, and that was something that really annoyed me with that game. Where like it took me forever to beat like one of the bosses at the beginning of the third playthrough because I had no potions and there was like no way for me to buy new ones. Is it here? No. Here maybe? I think this is where I came from, isn't it? Wait, where is that? Where's that? It's probably up there again, though. Yeah, I'm interested. I'm still, like, again, like, Replicant is a game I always intended on playing. There was even a point where, like, I was debating over whether or not to pick it up at launch, but again, just, like, didn't do it because there were other projects I was working on at the time. Oof, that was janky. And that was really bad. But it'll probably be another, like, month, I would think, until I get around to playing it. But, yeah, I'll definitely play that and then Automata. And then after Automata, I don't actually remember exactly what I'm playing. Yeah, I actually don't even remember. I'm trying to think, like, I know I need to play Judgment at some point, but again, that'll be probably something I stream. Mass Effect Andromeda, again, I'll probably stream. I'm a fucking idiot. I just did the exact same thing again, by the way. That's literally me just like not paying attention. But what do I need to play? I mean, like, I do already own Hitman 3, and I wanted to play Hitman 3 at some point. Oh, wait, I need to play... Okay, I remember now. I need to play, I need to play, Metal Gear Solid 5. I need to play some of these other games that I just haven't played yet from, to do the, Top Games of the Generation. I'm literally going around in circles at this point, by the way. Okay, I think this is the right way. Looks like there's enemies here, so... Oh, I get looking at these... Like, how do I stop? Okay. Like, how do you actually stop those? I guess I should probably actually look into my moderation things. I really haven't paid attention with all... Like, I stopped hyperlinks, because obviously that was, like, the first time that those things came up. But yeah, like, now, like, it seems like every stream I get at least, like, one of these, like, want to become famous things. Which, like, I'm just not gonna...
Who are you?
Like, right now, I don't have the, I don't have my laptop with me here. It's in the other room.
Studying the nature of extinct cultures.
Because I'm just using the stream manager on my phone. So that's kind of what I've been doing, but through that, it doesn't really allow you to moderate too well. I guess I can do... Well, I can delete message. So I guess that's something. Cool. I deleted it. That's something. Oh, hey, Joe Mother.
What do you know about this?
Yeah, again, just continue on Jedi Fallen Order here. Trying to finish Dathomir, which would put us in a position to where we can easily finish the game next stream. Yeah, in terms of stuff outside of this, like, again, just watched a lot of Survivor finales tonight. And watched a new episode of American Ninja Warrior and a new episode of Big Brother Australia. So that's kind of what I've been up to. What are we doing here? Climb or reach the crumbled ruins. So do we actually have a goal? Okay, we do have a goal now. Can I jump this? Oh, I guess I can. Okay. I didn't think I could. Okay, that was just terrible. It's like I didn't hit anyone.
Fight me, you coward!
Yeah, I really spent a lot of this stream talking about Survivor South Africa and then talked about Mass Effect for a while. Okay. Can I climb this?
It's climbable, but not without equipment.
I'm pretty sure there's a point where I get knocked down, right? Because that's something I do remember this, which I'm assuming is right now. Yeah, I remember, like, you get knocked down to the bottom, and then you have to climb all the way back up, and whatever. That was something I found annoying. Yeah, again, like, at this point, I'm 100% solid. This is not making my top games of the generation list. Like, it's not even coming close. Like, I think really, even knocking it down even more. Which, even coming into this, like, this was already, like, 36 or something on the list. So it's like, this is definitely not making the video. But, again, we already started the playthrough, so we might as well finish it. And I still did want to play through the game again anyway. And still debating on whether or not to bother making a video on it. Because I did want to make a video on this before the sequel came out. But it's like, I don't even know if I care enough anymore to make a video on it. Oh, there's a rope right there. I didn't even see that. Okay. Might as well, meditate here. Do we have skill points? I think we do. We have 3 skill points. Do we have anything to do with those skill points? Oh, we do. Okay. What is this? Increase lightsaber damage. Maximum health increase. I think we'll do damage. Yeah, I think I'll do damage. Alright. I don't even know if that even bothered. Like, I don't even think of that. Wait, what is going on? Okay, I'm being, like, poisoned or something. Okay. Tend to buy games at launch because I have no self-control. Yeah, I have, like, I used to have a lot of self-control. I definitely have a lot less now, but, like, it's more so for me, it's more so, like, buying games a little bit after launch. It's like, I usually have enough self-control to not buy games right at launch, but I usually, like, again, like with Nier Replicant being an example here, it's like, I saw it for $40, I was like, screw it, whatever, I'll buy it. It's like, who cares? And then the same thing happened with, like, with Hitman 3, where it's like, I didn't buy it at launch, but, like, pretty much, like whenever I see it go on sale at the first opportunity, that's when I buy it. And I usually have a lot of, like, it's like, I don't instinct buy, games that are, like, $60, but I usually do games that are, like, 30 to 40. Which is kind of my issue. I mean, to be fair, like, a lot of the games I buy at that price, though, that I do play, like, relatively soon after I buy them. It's not like I'm buying, like, a $30 game and then never playing it. Like, I'll buy, like, $5 games and never play. But, like, when it comes to, like, games that are more expensive than that, then typically I do play them pretty soon after I buy them. Okay. Like, I talked a lot about video game collecting last night, where, like, I used to be a big video game collector, but, like, at the time that I was video game collecting, like, I was poor, pretty much. Like, I had no money, because I was in high school and I didn't have a real job or anything, so, I was, like, very cheap with how I was buying. Like, I would very rarely buy a game that was more than $5, and it's, like, it's very, like, it's so funny to think about, like, how I collected then to where, like, how I would collect now. Where, like, if I were to collect now, it would be, like, so much fun, I feel like, to be able to do it where I had a lot more money to play around with. But it's also, like, it takes a lot of time that I don't have nowadays, so, like, it's kind of, like, a weird conundrum there. But I would like to get back into game collecting at some point in my life, but it probably won't be, in the immediate future. I mean, there's still a lot of games I would like to, like, there's games that, like, I'm missing that I have no reason to be missing in the collection. I mean, a lot of that being because, like, I was a cheap bastard and I wouldn't buy a game unless it was like $5 or less. But, like, again, like, very, like, common games that, like, for some reason I don't own. It's like N64, like, I talked about this last night, but, like, N64, I have, like, pretty much I have most of the major releases, but, like, for some reason I don't have Ocarina of Time. For some reason. Even though it's, like, one of the most common games on the console. It's, like, stuff like that. And then I don't have any of the Mario parties. I'm still missing the original Smash as well. And I think, like, those are, like, the only games that I had when I was a kid on N64 that I don't currently own now. Mind you, those are more expensive. Like, I don't know how much they are now, though, but I'm sure there's... Again, like, video game prices I know ballooned during COVID. So I'm sure those are pretty expensive right now. Like, it's funny that, like, I would be willing to spend, like, $30 or so to get those games. $30 to $40. Whereas, like, back then, like, when I was actually game collecting, again, like, even if I saw, like, Mario Party for, like, $15, I'll be like, no, I can wait. I don't need it right now. But it's like, nowadays, it's like, if I see it for $15, like, that's an instant fucking buy. I mean, that's, like, no question. Like, it would be so... It would have been nice if I had money when I was collecting games. Like, I would have a much better fucking collection than I do, or than I did at the time. I still have most of the collection now, so that's still technically than I do now, but obviously I don't really focus on the collection or anything anymore. But Tales of Arise, Horizon are two games I'm looking forward to. Horizon for me is the clear game that I'm looking forward to the most from this year. Like Tales of Arise, like I'm interested. I'll probably play it. Okay, well, fuck. Can you not climb that? Okay, whatever. But Horizon's like far and away my number one most anticipated game. I don't even remember what else is coming out this year anymore, to be honest. I didn't mean to go on here, by the way. Because I'm pretty sure it's just sending us back down. Maybe not. I mean, like, Life is Strange is like I'm interested in playing Life is Strange. Oh, we just went to the okay, yeah. So we need to go back here. But I don't know. This is gonna be I feel like this is gonna be a pretty weak year for me personally. Or there isn't that much that I'm super interested in this year. Oh, we still don't have the thing to climb that. Wait, where am I going then?
Hey, BD.
Oh, I guess this is the right way.
Stop him from moving. Try harder, weakling.
Solid flow.
Like, hopefully that means I can get my 2021 year in gaming video out in a relatively timely pace. So that means I don't have to release it 6 months after the year started. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm pushing the wrong button. It is funny though that like 2019, I don't know why I waited so long to release it last time, because I actually finished the video like I think at the end of March last time in 2019, or for like technically in 2020, but like the video for 2019. I'm pretty sure I finished it at the end of March. Yeah, I didn't release it until June for some reason. When it's like this time, I legitimately didn't finish it until the end of May. So it's like at least this time I had more of an excuse to release it so late. But like I don't know why I waited so long for my 2019 one. Yeah, I think 2021 it should be pretty tame, especially because like I'm already gonna play near Replicant pretty soon. Obviously Horizon I'll buy at launch. And then, the other game that I'm trying to think of, Hitman 3 I already own, so it's like I'll play that relatively soon. So it's like, that's already like what? So at that point I'll have 5 games played from this year. I've already played Persona 5 Strikers, and I've played It Takes Two. I might try to play, 12 Minutes comes out later this year, and I don't think that's gonna be a like, I'm pretty sure that's Xbox exclusive, right? Xbox and PC. So I might try to do what I did with Tell Me Why, and I might try to play it on PC. We'll see. Oh, Resident Evil. I forgot about Resident Evil. I still need to play Resident Evil. Dude, I keep on forgetting Resident Evil 8 came out. Where am I going right now? I guess I am going there. Yeah, I just don't think this year is gonna be, it's not gonna be my year for games. 2020, though, is looking stacked. Like, 2020 is gonna be an insane year. Mind you, I think some of the games that are like currently scheduled for that year are probably going to end up being delayed. But it's still like looking like a really stacked year. And to be fair, like also like some of those games like are probably just things that I'm not personally super interested in. But it's still like, how am I supposed to do this? Oh, it's a... There we go. Okay. Like, I mean, because you have, like, Breath of the Wild sequel, which I think will definitely get delayed. But... Oh yeah, Metroid Dread is another game I want to play. That's coming out this year that I can't play right now. Which is another reason to buy a Switch. Yeah, you're having an opposite reaction. Again, like, there's games that I want to play, but it's like, there's nothing that I'm, like, super hyped on. Like, there's nothing that I'm, like, outside of Horizon, there's nothing that's, like... And essentially, like, Horizon's, like, the only game from this year I think I'm going to be buying at launch. I mean, I bought Mass Effect Legendary Edition, but, like, that doesn't really count, obviously. Because it's a remaster. Well, it's like last year, oh my god, that looked like shit. What was that? But yeah, like last year, I bought Cyberpunk. I bought AC Valhalla. I bought Ghost of Tsushima. I bought Last of Us 2. And like Final Fantasy VII Remake, I was going to buy at launch until I didn't at the last second because I was busy at the time that came out. What am I doing? Is this what I'm supposed to do? Yeah, like games that, like you've mentioned, like Scarlet Nexus, Tales of Arise, stuff like that. It's like I'm interested in those games, but like, and those are games that like I'm not like super hyped coming into it. Like I'm sure those games have the potential to surprise me again, like something like 13 Sentinels did. I do fair, like I'll go 13 Sentinels. Like I was kind of I was already expecting it to be good. It's more so a surprise in the sense of
the Knight brothers live.
I was surprised at what it ended up being, more so. Because I assumed it was going to be good, but like I had no real clue of what the actual game was at the time that I started it. Are we just going down here then? There's a bridge. Oh.
Take him out.
Frame rate dropping. Oh. Okay. That was lovely. Oh no, I fucked it up again. Whatever. Oh no. Oh yeah, Lost Judgment comes out this year. I forgot about Lost Judgment. That's another game. Oh no, what the fuck am I doing? How am I fucking this up? There we go. But yeah, Lost Judgment's the game I'm also hyped for. So yeah, Lost Judgment, Life is Strange, Horizon. I think those are the three. I think I'm gonna hold off on... I'm definitely gonna hold off on Life is Strange, I think, in terms of buying it at launch. Lost Judgment I'm a bit more apt to pick up, but I think even that I might hold off on. I don't know. Yeah, I think Horizon's the only one that I'm like for sure gonna buy right away. Like I feel like the other ones are those sort of games that I'm talking about where it's like I can probably wait until the first sale and then I'll probably just buy it at the first time they're on sale.
Another one of those things.
Is there here? Okay. Well, this is lovely. The frame rate's really dropping. Okay. Fine. But yeah, I mean, hopefully we do get that PlayStation event. We're learning about some other things through that. I mean, Little Devil Inside is a game that's supposed to be coming out this year, right? Yeah, that seems interesting. I don't know. Like, I'm sure we're gonna be, even if there's no PlayStation, I'm sure there's still like a few other little things. Oh, Kenna is a game that I'm also pretty excited for. But like, I don't know. Like, again, I feel like that's another one that I'm probably gonna wait. Because like, at this point, like, I have enough to play. It's not like I'm in dire need of something to play. Like, I have enough shit to play. It's just, again, something like Horizon, I feel like I can't wait. Like, I need to play Horizon right away. But like, the other ones, I feel like I can wait a little bit. Where am I going? Is this right? This doesn't seem right. Oh no. Let's try it. That's not gonna work at all. Yeah, that was terrible. Am I stuck? No, I'm not. Okay. Oh, that was lovely. Cool. Whatever. No, we did go this way already. Yeah, where am I going then? Okay, maybe we'll try jumping down here. Wait, we've been here. Have we? Wait, what is the point? Oh, okay. So we gotta do that. There we go. Yeah, like, I'm looking for Little Devil Inside. To a degree. It's not something I won't pick it up at launch, but I do intend on playing it.
That thing looks like trouble.
Relatively soon afterwards. Dang it, I thought the same thing of The Outer Worlds, which is a game that... Or not The Outer Worlds, The Outer Wilds. Which is a game that I still haven't played. Even though that came out like 2 years ago. It's a game that I hear like a lot of really great things about, but like I just haven't gone around to playing it. I mean, it hasn't dropped in price. Like, it's still like... I've never seen it like below like $15. Which I've been waiting for it to drop to like 10 or so. But like, it just never does. Game. Hit him. There we go. Okay. You can't climb these still, right?
Hey, BD, let's go.
So where are we going now? Can't climb that. Wait, is this the direction? No. We're here? Yeah, I mean, like, 2021, I think it will probably end up being a year kind of similar to, like, 2014, where there's a lot of, like, 8 out of 10 games, but, like, very few games that, like, truly stand out, as, like, massive, like, Game of the Year contenders. I mean, like, I think Horizon's, like, the only one for me that, like, really looks to be a potential Game of the Year candidates. I guess we'll go through here.
Only death awaits you here.
Okay.
Wait up. It might be dangerous.
Is this where we get the thing that allows us to climb? Yeah, in terms of on stream, it's like obviously we're playing Jedi Fallen Order. After this will be Plague Tale. After Plague Tale, I'm not 100% on what we're going to be playing after that, but I still want to play Gravity Rush at some point. I don't know, though. Gravity Rush is like kind of one of these things like Death Stranding, where it's like, I always wanted to replay it to like reanalyze it, but it's like, I just don't like find the game actually kind of fun to play. And that's kind of my biggest issue in terms of replaying it. I think it is one of these games I have more respect for than I actually enjoy the actual game. I don't know, like initially I was going to do Gravity Rush 1 and 2 and try to play them back to back, but I feel like that's a bit much. Like Gravity Rush 2 is already a game that I feel like probably goes on for a bit too long. It's like to play that back to back with Gravity Rush 1 feels like a lot. Hey, Hammond, thank you. Hey, Dathomir seems like a cool planet, like lore-wise and everything. Yeah, from a gameplay perspective, this is not my favorite section of the game. But, okay, can I, like, just not die? Thank you. I love how I'm playing this on the easiest difficulty, and even then I'm like fucking things up all the time. Again, like it's so funny to me that I played the game on an easier difficulty, or I played the game on a harder difficulty last time that I played the game. Yeah, I'm getting through this playthrough slower somehow. Like somehow with me playing on a lower difficulty and on New Game Plus, I'm getting through the game in a slower pace than I did on my original playthrough. Is it leaving?
I think it's gone.
Oh. That happens a lot in this game, doesn't it? Like points where you have a boss and all of a sudden they just leave. Yeah, that's the thing about, like, that's the thing I didn't like about Gravity Rush, is like, I did not, like, I think the concept around its combat is really cool, but like, just, it doesn't control particularly well. Like, it always just annoyed me, okay. I didn't remember this was a thing in this game. Yeah, like there's a lot of sections in that game that just really annoyed me. A lot of combat sections in that game that really annoyed me. Particularly 2. It's like 1, I felt like, even though 1 had issues, it's like I felt like the combat sections in that game didn't end up annoying me too much, especially because like, it's a much shorter game. Well, I feel like with 2, I just got a lot more frustrated with it. I actually played 2 first. Like, I didn't play 1 until after that. So it's like, I don't know if it would change my opinion playing it now. Oh. I forgot, is it still on the list? I know at one point on the list I had it at number 25, Gravity Rush 2. I don't remember if it's still there. I think it is, but it's like, it technically shouldn't be. Yeah, it is. But like technically it shouldn't be because I haven't added Rise of the Tomb Raider on there, which will probably end up being somewhere in the top 25. Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't get a Tomb Raider game for this year. I really thought we would, because it's like, it's the, what, 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider? Like, you would have thought that, and it's been 3 years since the, last Tomb Raider, which is, the cycle that they've been going on for the last few games, so I really would have thought that they would have gone for, another Tomb Raider game this year. They didn't. Yeah, they're too busy with, they're doing Guardians of the Galaxy. Which, we'll see how that goes. I'm like, I mean, like, I'm sure I'll play, like, I'll probably play it.
Don't let it hit you.
But, like, it's not gonna be, like, a Game of the Year contender or anything. Like, I'll be very surprised if it's anything more than, like, a very average game. Oh, shit. And it looks better than Avengers, at least. I mean, at least there's that. But, I mean, is that hard to do? I'm too fair. If it can be, like, Avengers, but not, like, have the shitty, multiplayer style sections, like this. Again, like Marvel's Avengers, like I enjoyed the first like couple hours of the game, and then like the last few hours of the game, where like it tries to be this like focused single player experience. I just fucked that up. But it's like the problem is that like the middle like half of the game, it tries to be it essentially just uses the multiplayer sections of the game and then just like makes you play them single player, and like that's fucking boring. So like if Guardians of the Galaxy could do what Avengers did at the beginning and end of that game, but then just make that the entire game, that would be really cool. But I don't think it, like even then, like even if I think I said this in my 2020 year in gaming video, even if that was the case, like it still wouldn't have been, like Avengers still wouldn't have been that great of a game. It would have at that point been probably like an average game or slightly above average. Like it still would probably be like at best number 10 on that list. So it's like realistically, it's like I don't have much faith in Guardians of the Galaxy being that good of a game, but I'll still probably play it. Again, definitely one I'm not paying $60 for. But once it drops, I think it's gonna drop real quick too. It's like that's one of those games that you know is gonna drop in price super quickly. Something like Far Cry 6, you know that game's gonna drop in price super quickly. I'm an idiot. I don't know what the fuck I'm thinking right now. It's like... Yeah, I didn't like, so much of it reminded me of Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale, but with an actual combat system, an actual, like, gameplay. Which, I don't know if you've played Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale, but, not the best Telltale game. That's like kind of the vibe I was getting from it, which is not great in terms of like story and that sort of thing. Like it felt pretty much like a forced version of a. Oh, is that the end of that fight? That's it?
You okay?
Huh. Okay, well that's kind of anticlimactic.
Wish I could say the same for this creature, though.
Wait, where am I going? Am I going down there? Yeah, it feels like they're trying to copy off the movies, but then just like not doing it nearly as well in video game form. Like that's what the...
I'd say these vines are too creepy to breathe, but...
That's what the Telltale game felt like, and I feel like the Square Enix game could very much be a similar thing. Where am I going? Am I supposed to go up? Guess I am? Is there a way to go up? I don't know, let's take these things. I'm not even looking at the screen right now. Okay. Honestly, I would like an X-Men game. Yeah, I never played X-Men Destiny. That was the 360 PS3 one, right? Yeah, I never played that one. Actually, I mean, really in general, I haven't played many X-Men games. But, yeah, it would be cool to see them attempt that sort of thing. I do remember that there was I mean, I did play one X-Men game that was on GameCube, PS2, like that sort of era. I don't remember which one it is, though. And it was fine, like, it's a fine, like, sort of action-adventure game. But I feel like, nowadays, I feel like they could do so much more of it. And it would be interesting to see them attempt it. Like, especially if they have, oh, I didn't see this. Especially if they have, Marvel teaming up with them. I don't know how I don't know who owns the rights to it, though. Who owns the rights to, okay, sorry, I'm moving around a bit. Well, I guess they own the rights to the movies, right? They bought it back with the Fox thing. But like, do they own the rights to the video games? I don't know how that really works. Like where the rights are with those sort of things. Well, then again, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, they must own the rights to X-Men in terms of video games. Because in, like, Marvel vs. Capcom, you have X-Men characters showing up there, right? What do I want to do here? What is this? Oh, that's health? Yeah, let's do health. Yeah, like, I would assume it's, like, probably... Again, I would assume it's, like, relatively similar to some of the other X-Men games I've played. Or the other X-Men game I've played, which is, again, like, kind of your standard, like, beat-em-up sort of thing with X-Men characters. Doesn't really, like, push the genre forward in any way, but, is, like, fine in its own right. Where am I going? Enter the crumpled ruins. So that's all the way over there. How do I get over there, then? Wait. So we're here. Okay. So we can't get through here. Right? So where do we need to go? We need to go there, I think? Like, unless we can get through here? Can I climb that? Oh, I can climb this. Oh. Maybe this is the way. Yeah, a lot of the older Marvel games, though, I never really clicked with. Like, I enjoyed Spider-Man 2. I played a lot of Spider-Man 2. I enjoyed Ultimate Spider-Man. I like those games, but, like, in terms of, like, Marvel's Ultimate Alliance, like, that was a series I tried to play at one point and just never really clicked with it. I feel like it, like, plays very similar to a lot of these other, like, older Marvel games that are out there, like things like Fantastic Four, or a lot of those older X-Men games. I feel like they all play in a very similar way to that. Alright, you pick one of 3 characters with one of those 3 characters. Actually, that sounds interesting. I feel like it's a game that I wouldn't mind trying out if I were to still play a lot of like PS3 360 games. There's no rope or anything, right? Yeah, I can't go through there. Do I have to jump down then? But then if I jump down, then aren't I just going? Okay. Wait, where am I? Okay, so I'm trying to go all the way over there. So this really just isn't... Oh. How do we get there? Wait, let's go back outside. Okay, why is this happening? I'm getting like a message on my phone like every 2 seconds that Google has stopped working. Story's super linear? Okay. Well, that's not great. Makes it... Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not inherently bad, but the way it initially sounded was that it was like a thing with a lot of like branching storylines and stuff. Okay, let's head back there. Oh, we can climb that. Okay, okay. I think that's the way we're supposed to move forward. It's just, there's still a lot of games from like the PS3 360 era that I still haven't played and I would like to get around to playing at some point. It's just that like, I just don't play that many games from... Well, I don't really play any games from on those consoles anymore, even though I have them, like they're even hooked up, but I just don't play them anymore. But yeah, there's a lot of games that like just haven't come to the current generation yet, or if they ever will, that I would like to play.
There you go.
Yeah, it would be cool to get a good X-Men game. Get a like Marvel Spider-Man like 2018. But like get that for X-Men, or really get that for any like Marvel property. Any other Marvel property. But I can assure you that Western Square Enix is not the company that's going to give you that. I guess we are going this way. Oh shit. It is funny how much they like fumbled the bag with or fumbled the ball with Avengers. It's like Avengers could have been really great. Wait, where am I? Okay. I feel like I spent so much of this game just lost. I'm literally just heading back to where I was. Whatever. That was bad. How did I not die? Like, the Avengers had the potential. I guess here. To a degree. I mean, to be fair, like, they would also just need to inherently, like, have better gameplay. Because, like, and that's why I talked about, like, even if Avengers, like, even if the main campaign had been made proper... Okay, I don't know why I even bothered doing that. But if it had been made, like, properly, it still wouldn't have been, like, the greatest thing in the world. Because, like, at the end of the day, it's like the combat system's really boring.
Attack, brothers! Was that a hit?
And, like, the overall game structure would just need an overhaul. So, like, it could have been, like, way better just, like, they just need to have more missions like the earlier missions in the game, the later missions in the game, and have that throughout the game. And it would have just inherently been a better game for that. Which again, like I'm thinking that Guardians of the Galaxy could be what Avengers could have been, but even then, it's like it's still not that great.
You lack conviction.
On. Alright. Yeah, that's why it's that's a lot of the massive disappointment part of it is the approach they took with it being a it's like multiplayer game that's like focused around microtransactions and that. Okay, oh wait, that's where it came from, isn't it? Is that the guy that's shooting at us? But like and like to be fair, like even if that was the case with just the multiplayer, I wouldn't be that bothered by it because like it still would have had a great campaign or like a competent enough campaign around it. But the problem is that they allowed the multiplayer to seep into the campaign. Or again, like most of the campaign ends up being these multiplayer missions that you just play on your own. But it's like it's like those missions themselves are like surrounded by these like more focused narrative based missions, which is like really bizarre. Oh, like there's multiple of these? Okay, fine. I fucked that up, but somehow I got through it anyway. It's taking forever just to get back to this thing.
That's the bridge into their village.
Oh shit.
Don't
Well, I was
expect
moving
us
an
to
idiot.
come back. Still, there's got to be a stealthier way in.
I need to restart my phone at some point because my I think like Google glitched out on my phone or something. It's where I keep on getting this
Honestly, I had
message
no idea
saying
this
Google
was
has
here when I
stopped
pulled the bridge
working.
down. I just wanted to see what would happen. Like you and the cutter on Kashyyyk.
It would've been cool if we got secure members. Yeah, it would've been cool if we got like the original Guardians of the Galaxy group or something. Like instead of the newer characters. Like, it would have been cool if they just essentially went any route outside of just copying the MCU version, which is the route that they're going for. Obviously, because like that's the route that's going to make them the most money.
Want to look inside?
Like, it makes sense from a business standpoint, but I think it's not the most interesting way they could have gone around it from like a creativity sort of standpoint. Because again, I think at the end of the day, it's probably just going to turn out to be like a lesser version of the MCU films. I still find it so funny though how much time they wasted on it at E3. Like they had a 40-minute presentation, they spent 20 of it on Guardians of the Galaxy. Which just reminded me, I forgot Babylon's Fall was even a thing. Until just, like, I remembered it just now. Which, that's kind of disappointing, too. Like, I really wish I was more hyped for Babylon's Fall. But, like, with it being, like, another one of these, like, multiplayer live service games, it's like, I just don't care anymore. Where am I going? So I need to get all the way over here. So it's like, to get there, I essentially just need to get back to where I was earlier on, right? But like, how do I get there? So I'm technically just below it, right? Well, then I'm like way below it. Yeah, like I'm not even... Yeah, so I think we need to go... Probably need to go down. Okay, cool. Frame rate's dropping. Perfect.
Can't win, outsiders. And him.
Yeah, like if you get out a game like surrounding Yondu, I forgot Stallone's character, like the character that Stallone plays in the MCU. But like him, like essentially that like original Guardians group. Like I think that would have been cool to like go with that approach instead of just going to Peter Quill and like again, like it just feels like we've done this already. Like Drax seems fucked in this in the Square Enix game. Really, like all the character models just seem bizarre. Like Gamora looks fucking weird too. It's like they all look weird. I haven't actually paid attention to who the voice actors are though in the game. Like, is it anyone notable? Can you hit him? Like, what the fuck was that? He was like right in front of me. It's like, why didn't I hit him?
You will die, Jedi.
Let's see if I can do this because, like, for some reason, again, it keeps on saying Google keeps stopping. Alright, where am I going? Can I go through here now? No?
Your loss is assured.
Who's fighting me? Oh.
Toss me one, BD.
Actually, yeah, let's just do that just to be safe. Ah, shit. There we go. No? Okay. Where do I go now then? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, do I do it to go there? I guess so, right? There we go. Found the Avengers game cast boring. Yeah, again, like Avengers game 2 is like they're just like trying to copy off the MCU. Like, I mean, I think Kamala Khan, like I think that was like probably the best part of the game. So they at least added that element to it. And like, to be fair, I'm like I do think like at the end of the day, like the story of Avengers, of the game Avengers, is like is technically different from like anything we've seen in the MCU, though it's like also it's not something like entirely, it's not like an original story that we've never seen before. Like it's not that different from stories we've seen in the past from like other forms of media, but like I do think Kamala Khan and her like trying to piece the group back together and everything, I think that's like an interesting part of it. Again, like the fact that it also disturbs me that like when you hear Bruce Banner, it's like you know it's Troy Baker. When you hear Iron Man, like it sounds like Nolan North. It sounds like Nathan Drake. It's like that sort of stuff irritates me too. But and like when you hear Thor, like you know it's Travis Willingham. It's like all this stuff. When you hear Captain America, it sounds just like Javi from Walking Dead Telltale. It's like a lot of shit like that, where it's like, again, it's like it's all these big names in voice acting, but like you know these voices, so it feels weird. Where do I go now? Here? I'll be honest though, at this point, I am already starting to get a bit tired. So I do think we'll try to get to that point that I wanted to get to, and then we'll probably end it there. I think we're still probably like an hour out from that point though, so it's not like we're gonna be there immediately. But essentially, again, I want to finish Dathomir here. It's like once we arrive at the next planet that we go to, that I already forgot what it's called. That's pretty much where I plan on ending.
Cal, have you found the tomb?
Close, but got a little sidetracked.
Isn't that the entirety of this game?
He swears he saw someone outside the mansion. Dathomir's getting to him.
Pretty sure that's who he is.
Are you all right?
I'm not seeing things, so yes. I'm coming out of a Night Brother village now. Hoping to get back on track.
Sounds like you're handling yourself.
Yeah, BD and I got this.
I'm trying to look up the cast of the Guardians of the Galaxy game. No, not Telltale. Which, by the way, it's also bizarre that in Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale that Rocket Raccoon is voiced by Nolan North. Which is like really weird. Okay. So we've been here already, right? Let's actually stop here so we can meditate. Oh, has it not been formally announced who's the voice actors? It's really weird. Anyway, who really cares? I don't really care that much. To really be doing a deep dive on who's voicing Star-Lord in the new game. It'd be weird if it's like the Telltale cast.
Jedi bleeds for us. He died with honor.
Which like wouldn't even be that difficult for them to get. I mean, like it's what's his name? I keep on forgetting his name now. I know he's like a big Survivor fan. He's been on RGP, and like he was in like I think Friday Night Lights or like one of those sort of shows. Like he plays Star-Lord. And again, like Nolan North plays Rocket Raccoon, which is bizarre. Okay.
No sign of that old man. I wonder if the Night Brothers got him.
Actually, are we closer to the end than I thought? Maybe we are closer to the end than I thought. Because, are we about to get to the boss battle? Because if that's the case, then I guess we are closer to the end of Dathomir than I thought we were. I guess we'll see.
This must be the tomb.
Okay. Yeah, Nolan North and Troy Baker takes up like half of the voice actors in video games at this point. Dude, I think Troy Baker's like... I feel like Troy Baker's doing more than Nolan North at this point. I feel like if this was like 10 years ago, then yeah, it's definitely Nolan North. I feel like at this point, Troy Baker's the guy that's in everything.
It's gone.
I think it's Troy Baker for male roles. It's Laura Bailey for female roles. Which is also weird because like they're both like in a whole bunch of games together. Oh wait, what? Oh, I forgot this was a thing.
Hey, Cal. Ready for a rematch later?
Yeah, anytime.
Oh yeah, this is before.
On your way to training?
Okay.
Hold it.
I heard we're getting new orders soon. Finally, I'm ready to be gone from this dump. You're in a rush.
Master T'Pol?
Yeah, they were in Persona 4. They were in Catherine. They were in I mean, obviously Avengers. They were in Tales from Borderlands. They're in Last of Us Part 2. And those are just like things that came to mind like right away. Like I'm sure they're in like a billion other things together too.
Reach my position.
Oh, I thought I could do that. It's like they're in a billion things together. How am I supposed to do this?
Stay on task, Padawan.
What? What am I supposed to do?
We make our own luck.
I make my own. No. At least like I feel like I lose my mind whenever like a line reminds me of an Assassin's Creed quote. Like now, whenever I hear "Who are you," I like instantly think of fucking Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and it just disturbs me. Am I supposed to be like jumping onto these? Oh, okay. That's what. Okay. I just wasn't doing. I thought I was supposed to wall run them, not grab on top of them.
You're almost there.
Yeah, it's so weird that you see Troy Baker and Laura Bailey in more games together than oh, Batman Telltale's in that one. I thought together, but you see them, and they are like love interests in a lot of these games, more so than Laura Bailey and Travis Willingham, who are married and have kids in real life, which is like bizarre.
Focus. Were you concentrating, you would have anticipated this.
Like it's really weird. It's like even, and what's even weirder is like in Batman Telltale, where it's like Bruce Wayne is played by Troy Baker, Catwoman is played by Laura Bailey, and then Harvey Dent is played by Travis Willingham. And essentially, there's a point where like you have the choice, like in the game, like Catwoman is dating Harvey Dent, and obviously through the game you have the option of romancing Catwoman. So it's like essentially it's like Troy Baker, like cucking like Travis Willingham. Like it's really fucking bizarre if you like look at like who's playing these characters. What am I doing right now, by the way? Am I supposed to be doing something like with this or? No?
Hustle up, Cal.
Ah, shit. Wait, what am I doing? They're in Blood Rain. That's a deep cut.
We will begin with physical preparation. First, though, we have orders. Braca is secure. We move out from Maikito shortly.
Yes!
We must...
Master, are you okay?
Something is...
No! No! What's happening? Why did the commander just...
Padawan, something terrible is happening. The clones have betrayed us.
Oh yeah, they're both in
Not yet. We need to
Uncharted 4 and
get to the
Lost
escape
Legacy together
Use the
too.
maintenance halls.
So obviously Troy Baker plays Sam Drake and Laura Bailey plays Nadine Ross. Which is also really bizarre that Laura Bailey plays Nadine Ross.
If I am not there when you arrive, depart without me. I will find you on Braca. Do you understand?
Yes, Master.
I'm trying to think, what else are they in together?
I will seal the blast doors, but if any cross your path, do not hesitate. Go. And may the Force be with you. Go.
Anyway.
Go!
It's funny too how Troy Baker guys start essentially by doing all these like more anime-like games. he had I don't think he's done like a Japanese sort of game in forever. He's like, he got his start through like Persona 4, right? Like Persona 4, and then he did Catherine.
Sense. What's going on?
And what, 2013 was when he made it big, right? When he had Last of Us, he had Bioshock.
Search everywhere. You can't have gone far. Yes, off again. Wait, what's that noise? Hold this room.
And it's like since then he's pretty much played everything.
Reporting casualties. DePaulo's taken out multiple squads. Shoot on sight. Copy that.
I understand. What changed?
What was that? Someone's in the maintenance halls.
I think I'm near the turbo lift. Not much further
Oh,
after
I just
that.
slashed through it, don't I? I don't know why I just did that. I just jumped for like no reason. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I forgot they did a whole bunch of anime stuff too. Yeah, I knew that Laura Bailey in particular has done like a lot of anime. Like she was in Dragon Ball, right? She was in like the Funimation dub. Like she was I think like Kid Trunks, right? Something like that. Where am I going? Oh, am I wall running?
I have eyes on the small Padawan. He's in the turbo lift.
I've got this. Just need to keep moving.
Take him out. Let me go after him.
He just like appears out of nowhere.
Sorry, Master.
Keep climbing. I'll meet you up ahead.
Okay. Click on that now. Wait, where am I supposed to go then? Oh, there's a rope? Okay. That was me being an idiot. But I feel like No North, like in particular, is like kind of like slowed down in terms of voice acting roles.
Override just ahead. Must activate if we're to
Especially in like roles where he's like kind of playing himself. I think it's like there was a point in like 2007 where it's like he was also Nathan Drake. He had he was playing Desmond Miles in an Assassin's Creed.
Take him far too long to cut through these doors with that lightsaber. We'll just wait here until he's surrounded, then move in for the kill.
Oh, I'm supposed to do this.
What's that sound? Get ready.
Move, Padawan. We have to leave now.
Oh, is it this way? Sorry. Again, my phone keeps like this like dumb notification keeps like coming up. I'm really gonna need to figure this out. Like, I'll probably just figure it out after I finish streaming now because it's not really that big of a deal. It is really annoying. I think it's just some weird glitch happening. Yes, this is death zone, right? Spoiler alert. Well, actually, I guess technically the game tells you he's dead, right? So. What are we gonna do without Travis Willingham?
This war is not over, my Padawan. Hold the line. Wait for the Jedi Council signal.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. That that they didn't bother getting Troy Baker back for the definitive edition.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, from what I understand, they didn't even ask him, right? I think I heard that too. That they didn't even like ask him to come back. Like they just simply just got another person to do the new lines, which is weird. Oh my god, that's bright. It's surprising me that Troy Baker doesn't play a character in Persona 5. You'd think he would have. Considering, like, again, like he was in Persona 4, he was the main character of Catherine. So it's like that was their like 2 previous games that they did. So it's like you would have thought that he would have played someone in Persona 5.
It is time for instruction.
And to be fair, for all I know, he's like a NPC in Persona 5 or something, but like he doesn't play like a main character or anything.
Your fear cost me my life.
I still find it funny that like Ray Chase is the subway announcer, like the male subway announcer in Persona 5. Like it's just so random.
Let fear break your connection to the Force.
But you don't know who Ray Chase is. He's the guy that plays Noctis in Final Fantasy 15. He's the Master of Masters. Kingdom Hearts.
My blood is on your hands, apprentice. You are a failure, a weakling, a traitor. You are no Jedi! No!
Okay. Wait, can I get in?
Nothing.
No? Okay. Well, I mean, there's not really a point in doing this, but we'll do it anyway. So yeah, I believe we should be nearing the end of Dathomir now. I know we still need to...
Just get out of here. I can't explain BD. Not sure I even understand.
To deal with the old guy.
It's not Co's plan.
Okay, here we go.
Can't say I didn't want to.
Why is the game so broken?
Alone.
Like,
Lost and defenseless in this.
where like characters just popping up in the cutscenes.
Okay, enough of this. Who are you really?
What a bizarre thing.
Former Jedi, like yourself. We have much in common.
I doubt that.
Oh? We both survived the Purge. My troops betrayed me. I was forced to strike them down, and I escaped to this.
Yeah, I think part of it is the fact that I'm streaming from my PS4.
Darkness here.
I think that's part of it. Why I'm having so many issues. Because I did not have this many issues on my initial playthrough. Either that or like the newer patches fuck things. I don't know. But I'm assuming it's probably because I'm streaming from the PS4.
Yes. These savages.
But to be fair, I mean, like Death Stranding didn't have this many technical... I mean, it had its technical issues, but, like, not to this extent. Firewatch had its issues, right? I believe Firewatch had more issues than the usual.
These are dark times.
But, yeah, like,
Do not stand with each
the
other.
Assassin's Creed, like, the Ezio trilogy was fine. Even Valhalla, I think, ran fine for Valhalla. So like it seems to be like just these last couple games we've been playing
didn't you? Something terrible.
Uh,
There are many such places here in Dathomir.
but I think that definitely is a
My
factor
family.
in why things are
I can teach you
fucking
how
up
to
a bit more.
control its power.
Join my family, and I will teach you to control the power. Familiar words, Malicos.
Sister Merrin, you overstep your bounds.
For years, you said the Jedi orchestrated the massacre that killed my sisters. Yet here one stands, and you seek only to bring him
Yeah,
into
Mass
your
Effect would be
family.
great. I mean, supposedly Henry Cavill like kind of talked about how he's involved in some sort of Mass Effect project, but didn't mention what it is.
Dathomir has
And obviously,
unmade
like, it
you,
could just be the new
and my
game,
misplaced loyalty
but
has allowed you
it
to
could
lead
also
the
be
Night
like a
Brothers
TV
astray.
series or a movie or something.
Unlike the Jedi,
Yeah, you would think that they
the
would
Night
do
Sisters
something
of
with Mass
Dathomir
Effects
do
outside
not
of the
turn
games
on
by
their
now.
kind.
Because
Our
it is a really great
is eternal.
universe. Like, it is. Like, I think Mass Effect is still
Yes.
one of the greatest pieces
Their
of
graves are all
world
around.
building in the gaming medium. Like, I think there's a lot of potential with it, but again, they just haven't done it for whatever reason. Like, if it was like Ubisoft or something, like, for sure it would have TV series and everything by now. But like EA doesn't seem to be like super
When you face
into doing
one
those
Night
things like
Sister
right
of
away.
Dathomir, you face us all!
Like with Ubisoft, there's like a billion like different shows and movies like in production right now with their properties. I think the audio glitched. Right? I'm pretty sure the audio glitched, but whatever. Okay, well that's lovely. Am I even going the right way? I feel like I'm going around in circles. But again, I feel like that's me whenever I play this game, just in general. Game? Am I not supposed to be going here? I guess not. Oh, just cross here. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they could easily do a Mass Effect show or movie. Yeah, I think I just went the wrong way, by the way. Oh, I don't have a lightsaber, do I? I forgot about that until now. Oh, that's pretty bad, isn't it? Okay, whatever. Go through here again. Oh shit.
Don't drop your guard.
No, where was it again? Cool. I'm pretty sure that, like, I think the music glitched out. this while we're here.
Hey, BD, what's this? What is it, BD?
Yeah, I know there's like Mass Effect comics and stuff too, right? Like I'm pretty sure, like I've read some of the comics, or at least I did like back in the day when I was reading a lot of comics. Like I know there's one that like bridges the gaps of 1 and 2, where it's like, well, I guess I'm not gonna spoil certain things because like you haven't gotten to that point yet, but where it expands on how Cerberus got Shepard's body and all that stuff. Where am I going? Out here. No? Not following me? Cool. So is this the right way then? I think it is, right? Yeah. We're on the right path now. Oh, fuck. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god, the frame rate's so bad. Wait, where am I going now? Is it there? Wait, I need to head here, right? Nothing there. Oh shit. Oh, I can just go through here. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. I don't have a lightsaber. Okay, I think it's down here.
Seer, tell Grace to get the Mantis running.
What's happening?
A Night Sister. She raised the dead. They're after me.
Whoa. And you're leading them here? Captain, prepare for takeoff.
Okay, fine. I guess that's not where I was supposed to be going. Oh my god. Okay, well there's things popping in. That's lovely. Okay. So I think this is it. I think this is where I wanted to get to. So we should be crash landing on the other planet.
What'd you do, kid? I got dead witches crawling all over my ship.
Just go.
Yeah, if they were to do like a Mass Effect TV series, like how would they approach it? Like would they do a I'm sure they would like try to make their own story, right? Like I don't think they would do the Commander Shepard route. I think they would probably go like trying to tell like a different story within the same universe.
Master's lightsaber.
Then again, to be fair, I thought the same thing with the Last of Us TV series, but instead they just are redoing the Last of Us, the main story. So I don't know, but I would assume they would go for telling like a different story, just like set within the same universe.
Cal, you were only a child.
No, I know I could have helped him if I'd been stronger and braver, if I would have listened to him.
Yeah, as we're probably gonna end stream pretty pretty tired already,
Cal,
and
it's time I told you
I
everything
feel like
that
this is a
happened to me
good
when
spot
I
to leave
escaped the
off after
Empire.
this cutscene.
They brought Shirley in the room. And when I saw her eyes, they showed me what I had caused. She was an inquisitor. And something in me gave. And I lost all control. I tapped into the dark side.
I like Andromeda more than most people. Like, it's not great. Like, narratively, it's pretty bad. Like, it's pretty terrible. Like, I do think there's likable characters here and there, but like, narratively, it's such a nothing narrative.
Because I had
gameplay wise, in my eyes at least, it's like a better version of Mass Effect 1. Like, it takes a lot of like the stuff that Mass Effect 1 does and like slightly improves upon it. Like the Mako sections are in Mass Effect 1. Like there's a lot of similar sort of sections in Andromeda, but like they're made better because they're like, it's a more modernized sort of game. I still think like overall, like they get rid of the like Paragon Renegade system, which I think is a massive fault of it. It just like makes the dialogue options not nearly as interesting.
It's in the past, but Cal, you have to make a choice to move on.
The characters just as a whole aren't as interesting as the main series, but like it's not like, for me it's still like, it's like an average sci-fi RPG. Like, I think it's a game that, like, if it wasn't Mass Effect, it would have been looked at as a much better game than what it is now. Where, like, I do think it had its issues at launch. At launch, it had, like, a whole bunch of animation issues and, like, technical issues that have, like, since then been mostly fixed. But I think, like, just in general of, like, what type of game it is, Ilum, that's the plan I was thinking. But yeah, like, just, like, in general, the base game isn't terrible. Like, but it is like a very like 7 out of 10 sort of game over like the 8 to 9 to 10 out of 10 games that the original series are. Like, I don't hate Andromeda as much as most people.
Cal.
Like, again, I think I said this in the past. Like, one of my first videos that I plan on doing when I started a channel that I never got around to doing was a video on why Mass Effect Andromeda is underrated. Which, I mean, essentially at this point I'm kind of going to end up doing when I do my retrospective on Andromeda. Just like formatted differently, but
even after cutting yourself off from the Force.
It'll be interesting. I'm going to play it on stream at some point. It'll be interesting to reanalyze it then. I've played it twice. I played it first time around, kind of just rushing through it when I first played. Like, I played the game when it came out, and then I replayed it like a year later, I think. It was sometime in 2018. I replayed it to and did 100% completion and everything, and that was a much better experience in my eyes. But I haven't played it since then.
Find out who I am. So,
like, for all I know, I'll probably hate it on the replay. But I didn't hate it the last time I played it. Alright, I think we're good. Like, this is kind of where I wanted to get to. Like, at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm, like, at a point where, like, I should be able to finish the game next time. I'm gonna just double check a bit here. I'm just gonna double check my last playthrough. Just kind of make sure I'm not misremembering this, but I should be good. And to be honest, I think we might have actually, like, or might be too far into it, where, like, I think we only have, like, 2.5 to 3 hours left. Okay, this is really annoying to do, though, when my phone keeps on bringing up prompts saying Google is crashed or whatever. When did I play? Crap, I'm missing out my years now. When did I play Jedi Fallen Order? 2019, or end of 2019, right? There we go, found it. Again, took me 23 videos to finish my playthrough last time. And yeah, I'm actually really Okay, moving on further than I thought. I'm only like, yeah, a little bit over 2 hours. But like, I'm too tired to finish it tonight. There's no way I can finish it tonight. So we're gonna have to hold off till next stream. Oh no, losing. All right, there we go. Yeah, you're probably gonna play Andromeda sometime next year. Yeah, Kenna. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Psychonauts 2. That also comes out this year, doesn't it? Which, I still haven't played much of the first one, so I'm probably not going to play 2 right away, but would be interested at some point. Yeah, Andromeda's like, it's not going to be, it's not for everyone. Like, I would fully understand if you play Andromeda and just outright hate it. But I personally enjoy it. But I think, like, the best way to look at it is to look at it not under the lens of comparing it to the original Mass Effect trilogy. I think if you look at it on its own right as, like, a kind of separate, like, kind of like side story within the Mass Effect series, like, I feel like you get a lot more enjoyment out of it. Especially because, like, it takes place, like, it doesn't take place, like, I believe the canon of it is that between Mass Effects 2 and 3, this group gets sent out to explore Andromeda. So, like, essentially, like, it's its own, like, separate side story that doesn't really affect the main series. It takes place, like, hundreds of years later, because, like, they get put to sleep until, like, they reach Andromeda and everything. So it's like its own separate thing entirely. I do think, like, another thing that's, like, kind of disappointing by it is, like, how bland Andromeda is. Like, it's so weird how, like, Andromeda is, like, obviously supposed to be, like, the entire game is based around this concept of exploring Andromeda, this new galaxy and everything. Yet you don't meet that many new races within the game. Like, essentially, like, you have this fleet that you go to Andromeda with that is mostly filled with, well, that's obviously filled with all these species that you've seen in the Mass Effect trilogy. So, like, the Turians, the Solarians, the Asari, like, that sort of stuff. The Quarians, stuff like that. But then you get to Andromeda, and then you only meet, like, 1 or 2 new races in Andromeda. Like, it's really bizarre. Like, how, like, most of the characters you meet in Andromeda are, like, from the sea in the main game. Like, it's really weird how they just did that. But anyway, yeah, I could see, it could go either way with Andromeda. There's definitely some jankiness in Andromeda. Like, it's not a perfect game, but it is a game that I personally come out of being a bit more, definitely a lot more positive than the general consensus. But yeah, yeah, I think I'm just gonna end stream here again. Over 3 hours, and I'm tired. So, and this is a good spot to end anyway. So, yeah, thank you for everyone that showed up, everyone that's still here. I'm pretty sure it's only you, Sorquil, if not maybe one other person, but either way, yeah, see you next time again. Probably next stream will be on Wednesday, where we will finish Jedi Fallen Order. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, for now, thank you for watching.